I wanted you to go, remember, like 10 years ago, I was like, yo, Matt, we should go to Ringside and do a song for Ringside, bro. You're the face of fighting.
See?
Nah,
and what you said?
You talking about your Matt, you need to holler at Everlast.
Yeah,
get your own
face
club
of it.
and all. I'm like,
but it's taking advantage of it.
And you know what? You know what?
It's taking advantage of it.
Something.
It's business. If you try to take advantage of Spanish squad, take advantage of
it
now.
Right, you're the face of fighting.
I love that.
You said you're the face of fighting.
I'm the face of fighting.
It's like 2010, bro.
Forget Mike Tyson. Forget Floyd Mayweather. It's me. It's me this whole time.
This hot foot, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.
I'm just stuck on you, baby. Ooh.
Oh.
Damn, you kind of did it at the same time. Yeah. We in sync. We in sync in here. The team is like this. It's like this.
Yeah, we can't do the escape room.
Episode
man, yeah, I'm fucking up.
58.
Yeah,
Yes.
58.
5'8". What you got for this one?
For this one, I don't know. 5'7" was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy in the beginning.
You don't got a 5'8" jingle? Like
I'm thinking about it while I'm talking. This is how you distract motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You get the ill rebuttal.
58.
5'8".
5'8".
8. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, y'all got me on this one. Y'all gotta help me out sometime. Yo.
5'8".
Yeah,
the new look, man.
Y'all like the beard?
The new look.
You like the beard?
Yeah,
I started wearing these because, you know, my girl, she's like big and rough and she kind of dinged me and I had to wear the shades, but I like the look now, so I keep.
Yeah, they was like, yo, Max, what's up with the shades, man? All through the comments, like,
They calling me
why you
Hollywood
wearing shades,
Hoffa
man?
now, son.
Hollywood
That's
Hoffa.
dope. That's a dope persona.
I'm getting like close to as many comments as Misfit get. I'm almost there.
They be coming for me.
Right. But waiting for knowledge to give me the alley-oop.
Listen, man. That thing works, man.
It works, right?
Yeah, man. I'm starting to get my glow on right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
nice. It's nice,
You know,
man.
I'm just waiting for, 2 more weeks. Trying to see where it comes at. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I can look like Hoffa.
Yeah,
in a
no,
little
it
bit,
will.
you know what I'm saying?
It'll be crazy in like 2 weeks. You're joining
You talking about beard oil or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. Avo, I'm glad you mentioned it. King Shaving Company. This is the King's Elixir. We're gonna put the information on the screen. You can click in the link in the description. This is the bottle. You put a couple drops in your beard like this. Bow, 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 bow. And all the bitches gonna be on. Now let me stop playing. But it's really good for your beard, bro. It's really good. And they got a nice smell, nice manly smell. Like give me. Bow, bow.
Oh, it smells nice.
Yeah,
King's Elixir, King Shaving Company, and black-owned business. Support.
Word. Hell yeah.
Support.
Yes.
I'll try it out. I'm patchy. I like struggle growing a full.
Yeah, like if you got the Cortez,
Yeah.
use
I'm
that.
worse than
Bow.
Cortez. Yeah.
It just come out.
Nice. I'll do it.
Word. Of course, I got the King in the building.
8. Misfit, Murda Ave, Miss.fit on everything. MSDOTFIT. Subscribe to my YouTube, you heard. We're in the building, as usual. Love to the fam.
Yeah.
All day.
All day.
Got some special guests in the building. But I have to mention, y'all know, if y'all need the promo, if y'all need the love, you want to support, you want to help build your brand, you want to get the word out there, email meopromo@gmail.com. We can assist you with doing so. You know, we have a really good audience. It will definitely bring more eyes to your brand. So check it out. Email us. We'll hit you back in a jiffy.
Pause. Tell them about the packages, though.
Oh, yeah. We got MEO Silver package, MEO Gold package, MEO Platinum package.
You heard.
And the gold. I mentioned, I said gold?
Yeah, I think
I
you
just
said
said
gold.
So silver, gold, and platinum. And we have diamond. So, you know, once you go diamond, it's like Math is wearing elixir. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Get that diamond,
Get that
man.
diamond.
Get that
You know what I mean?
diamond, I'm telling you.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I wish there was something like this for me coming up where somebody was just like, yo, you need help doing promo, just email me. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty cool.
But we got it here.
We got it
for
here.
you.
For you.
For you.
Let us know. Shout out to Mark Hightower. Check out his video. Super dope.
Yeah, Mark Hightower. Yeah, that's the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that joint.
Yeah, the joint is dope.
I like that joint.
His video was playing right before this episode, so make sure you check that out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You try and get into the groove of things with your lady, you want to just, boom, throw that on, you know what I mean? Good, Mark Hightower, shout out to him. Now, let's get to these guests. I got one of the best voices in battle rap. Also, another Brooklyn star. Another Brooklyn, like when you talk about battle rappers from Brooklyn and you don't bring up this guy, it's disrespectful. You need a backhand. Not even the front hand, but the backhand. We got Jay Murda in the building. Team
Let's
go.
What it do, man? Pleasure, appreciate y'all having me here, man. You know the vibe.
Facts. I had to throw you in that last battle.
Oh yeah, that was amazing too, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't allow you to have a better what a diddle bar than me.
Oh, you got one coming?
No, I'm gonna have to have one coming.
Right,
that
cool.
was crazy.
Cool. I did that just because I knew, for one, we had the conversation before we even battled. I was like, yeah, Murda needs, you know what I mean?
Love.
They need to, his name needs to come up in these conversations. And I knew he wouldn't know who the fuck I was talking about.
But you see, what you really was, the way you did it was really respectful though. You know what I'm saying? Because what it let it be known was, I'm a staple in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what that means. You should.
You
should.
should.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
so that shit was like, I appreciate it. You did amazing at battle. You know what I'm saying? So
I got a question for Jay Murda.
Hold on. We still doing introductions. We got an order to this thing, okay? All right, don't come up in here like caffeine, switching shit around. You're not doing that. We're not doing that. Hold on.
Take it back.
Hold on.
Hold the question. Don't forget it.
This is real big for me. I got my man Q Butter in the building.
Ooh, yeah.
Ziac Studios, place I used to call home.
Facts.
A lot of things, like we could have a whole episode just based on that one day. So anytime you feel free, come back and we could discuss everything that's outside of you know, the time period where we could get arrested for it. And it's cool, you know what I mean? Statute of limitations. Also, you got a school.
Super huge.
Tell me about the school.
You know, we go to school in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Black only, black children,
Yeah,
black teachers.
We don't stop to give an applause right there automatically. Right here. Come on, that's crazy.
In our second year, we got about almost 150 students. We're in 40 states right now across the country. We had a student in Ghana. We had a student in Ontario, Canada, but COVID, blame it on COVID. But we at least have students in Ghana, and we're getting, like I said again, we're in 40 states. STEM-based program, African-centered. I created a curriculum, and I'm just really blessed. And
That's super big.
That's super fire, man.
We need more.
That's fire, man.
We need more.
That's amazing.
You know what I mean?
Big.
We got my man Smoking New York in the building. Jay Wax. Let me tell y'all what he do though. He's a producer. He got a joint out right now with Graf and Mickey Fax.
Let's go.
Fire. Top Shelf. Top Shelf. Go check that out.
Top Chef.
My bad, bro. My bad. It's fire though.
Fire, definitely.
I'm gonna leave the link in the description so y'all can check that out. Knowledge Born. What's the sign?
Good guys, how y'all doing, man?
And
ready?
And finally,
hold on.
You gotta go around the other way.
Before we get to that final intro, I got my bro Ken Savvy in the building with me too. You heard?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute. See, from where you at, I can't even.
Right, yeah.
But we gonna let me know, bro.
Word. Now, we got the man of the hour.
Okay.
The man of the hour. I mean, damn, it's been about 6 years. 6 years. I've seen you on the scene, like, creating a look for battle rap that we didn't have before. Curating the look of it and the presentation of it. And I gotta thank you for that because, I mean, we had Twiz, and then, you know, Twiz was out the scene for a little while and, you know, it wasn't the same. But you genuinely love this culture and you promote the fuck out of it, for one. Ruin Your Day, that's one of my favorite joints.
Thank you.
The Watch, Ruin an Hour.
Thanks.
There's so many things that we're gonna get into tonight that y'all don't know.
Right.
That you don't know.
Right.
That you're not gonna see on another show.
Correct.
Yeah.
We got Avocado in the building.
Yeah.
It's a very big honor. A huge honor to be on the show. I'm
Yeah.
a massive fan.
Yeah.
Like, I watch all the premieres.
Thank you for all the donations.
Yeah.
I used to do the
donating.
premieres.
Yeah.
I'll be
When I used to
donating.
do the premieres, he always pop up, yo, I love this show. And I'm like, oh shit.
Well, the important part about that is I feel like it gets the fans to also donate because
Yeah.
sometimes nobody donates. Then
Right.
if somebody
So you
comes
see
in and does
somebody.
one, they're like, oh, we can do that? And
Right.
then they start giving money. So.
But you just let the cat out the bag. 'Cause
No,
now
no.
they know, like, when I'm on your show, I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be like, yo, it'd be the same $20. Just going back.
Exactly.
One
Hella
hand
true.
wash the other.
Yeah.
You got the hoodie on.
Yes.
Yeah.
A hoodie I feel like if you were a part of battle rap, you should have.
Thank you.
Like, it's just one of those things. This and the Pac Juice hoodie, just saying. Just saying.
Let's go.
Where do we start? King of the Dot, Grand Prix.
Yeah. Grand Prix.
The East Coast tournament just went down.
That was crazy.
Next week is the Midwest tournament. And we had the West Coast tournament the week before that.
Or Atlanta.
No, it was Atlanta. Atlanta was
South.
it was the South. Okay.
The West Coast, I believe, was the first
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
to pop it off.
Shout out to Atlanta. They get props for being the South. And they right there. Like, it's right there. You know what I mean?
So you just battled in the last one.
Facts.
Right?
Rich Dollars.
Just battled Rich Dollars.
No, Rich I'm Nice. That's his new name?
Yeah. From what I've heard, he changed his name because of the love of hip hop. He had to change his name or something like that.
I mean, it would have been. I guess it was wise. Like,
Yeah, but
if your name and you're not the first thing somebody thinks about, then maybe you want to change it. I guess.
Nah, not really. Because there's a couple of Hoffas in battle rap now.
But Math Hoffa.
No, aside from me, there's like
Yeah, but
such
I mean,
and
who
such
else is going to
Hoffa.
think of anybody
Who's gonna?
besides
Yeah,
you?
who's gonna think of them first?
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That's what I said. No, that's some real shit. Like if you say Math Hoffa, I don't think anyone in the world is gonna think of anyone else.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And as long as you're that one, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, Rich Dollars. We haven't seen him in like 5-6 years. Pops back up.
To lose.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
man.
To lose. It was I'd argue 3-0. Some people was like, oh, this is a very close battle. And I was like, who
Where?
the fuck are you? Where did you come from? Who was that guy? With the green on the bottom of his beard. Who was
His name's
that?
Hammy.
Hammy?
Yeah. He battled in Grind Time. He used to work for Rap Grid. I don't know if he still does. But why did he give a suspect judgment or something?
Nah, he said this was a very close battle
Oh, he did.
for him versus Rich
See,
Dollars.
I ain't heard none of the judgment.
You didn't hear none of
I
it.
ain't heard none of it. After I just battled. While I was there, obviously, I got the decision.
Right.
But as far as watching people making the judgment and all of that,
Right.
I ain't hear nothing.
Because the decision's first and then the judgments afterwards.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right.
So no, I think when people say that, I think it's their way of being political. To be honest, like I be seeing like battles that are not close and be like, you know, it was good. It's a great battle. And
Good
I'm
battle,
like,
of course. Yeah,
it
they always
wasn't.
say that.
It's total one-sided.
What,
I think that's
what
just
is
like
with the
filler.
politics of that?
It's just
like,
filler.
why even do that? Are you like,
I mean,
what
trying
is,
to keep
what's
a
the
relationship
science? Okay.
with both rappers.
Oh, wait. No, Knowledge is an expert on this.
Oh yeah, actually.
He's a fucking expert on this shit.
You look at that battle, right? You look at Rich and you say all that time coming. you expect Murda to win that battle. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do totally horrible. He just, you like, okay, I can see where he did good at and where he could excel. I don't like not want to see him again.
Nah,
I didn't feel like that.
You're not gonna see him again. But he had a lot of
not
things
on Grand
on his
Prix.
side. Yeah, he had a lot of things on his side. All he really had to do was sound different.
Right.
If he would have just adapted to more than just a regular generic football setup, you know, signs in the background and the background, and you all know how you gonna act now.
Nah.
Get it out of there.
Yeah, it was almost like he was in a time capsule all this time.
I said that. I started my third round like that. That's crazy. I said Organic found a time capsule. They found the stanky Yankee and brought dollars back. That's crazy.
Because he came back rapping.
Same, bro.
Yeah, like out the gate. I
The
feel
same-
like everybody
the
was
same
like,
way-
oh.
yeah, like-
Alphabet scheme?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Alphabet scheme.
First of all, we ain't seen you in like 5 years, my nigga.
Address that.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Say something about that.
You might take a round just off of what you've been doing for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen Reed Dollars take rounds like that. Like,
facts.
let me tell you what I've been doing. And motherfuckers be like, Reed, let them know. Let them know 10 years what you been doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hype for that. And he didn't do none of that. He just went straight into random
schemes.
And I was like, nah, bro, this ain't gonna do it. It's not gonna do it.
Well, congratulations.
Well, yeah,
I'm sorry.
And like I said, I don't even take it no kind of way, because even to myself, not to discredit my performance or anything, that the outcome of anything, but it definitely was, it was expected. You know what I'm saying? It was expected. Like, round 2, got show off next, man.
That's gonna be different.
This is different. You feel me? This is where, like,
I'm actually surprised he's still in it.
you know what's crazy? We're gonna talk about it.
All right, we're gonna talk about it.
Well,
Now's the best time.
You surprised who's still in it? Show off?
Show off.
Why you say that?
I actually thought, all right, so it's a funny way of looking at this, right?
let me make that shit, because I just peep how it could sound. Did you mean it like surprised that he beat Bonnie?
In a way.
You wildin'.
In a way. And I'm gonna say this. I felt like Show Off could have went 1,000 times harder than he did.
But look, he had an angle in it where he said, I'm 2-something, almost 300 pounds. Imagine me barking on a bitch that'll look like some sucker shit.
But he did it anyway.
But you see what you're saying? You say he should have went harder. So imagine how much crazier it would have looked if he would have barked on even more.
When I say harder, I analyze people's styles. And one thing that I know about Show Off is him and John have this habit of being overly lyrical but not attacking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they'll do a scheme on something that don't really have nothing to do
but it's
with
phenomenal on paper.
It's phenomenal on paper,
but it's not hitting.
But it's not an attack.
Yeah.
Like, if you was to go back, like, think of a battle that was like that. Official versus Jazz. What Jazz was saying in that battle was fire.
Yeah, super lyrical.
But it wasn't a direct attack. And everything Official was saying was you, your coochie, you know what I mean? Like oh, you scared to pop the cherry, all that. She was going that way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like...
It's the catering, I guess, to us, it being our debut at KOTD.
Right.
And you feel me? And I guess also being on Twitch and being the streaming, you feel me? We know what the fan base is more, you know what it is more or less, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kids and younger, there's a different crowd right now, you know what I'm saying?
You think so?
We know so, it's Twitch, cuz. With that being said...
I mean, I do think most of the fans are like battle rap fans brought to Twitch.
I think battle rap is the youngest that has ever been. Like, as far as the general consensus of an ear to fans of battle rap, it is the youngest it's ever been. Nobody's coming, there's a lot of new fans now.
Yeah.
A lot of new fans. So now, bringing in as a company like Twitch, bro, this is a gaming, streaming company, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, what do you expect? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things I could talk about on here that you won't understand. But the same way there's a lot of things that now I could be like, oh, if I stay with a couple Call of Duty bars and all this, it might shake it.
Right.
So what Show Off did was just kind of just like cater to the new, you know what I'm saying, welcome.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, KOTD, I'm here. Same with me. That's how I felt.
Well, I still felt like they was gonna vote Bonnie just to keep it colorful.
She was wilding though. She was wilding.
I don't know, man.
She did great. I thought she did really good.
Yeah, but that's the lyrics I was paying attention to more or less. You know, I see the little nervousness in her and all that, not having the confidence in the performance and all that, but what she was saying
was good.
It was dope.
It would have been crazy.
It was some of the best shit Newborn ever wrote.
No, I always. But that's the point. I mean, with Bonnie, I always felt that she sounds like she's reading.
The delivery needs
work. The delivery is absolutely horrible. Yeah. Like, I don't like the delivery. I never did. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you might have liked it a couple times.
No, I never liked her delivery.
A couple times.
Yeah, I mean, even when you write it, she can't deliver it. That's what you should help her with, or that's what they should help her with.
She did good in the Shuni battle.
I don't recall that battle.
Okay.
I mean, I never watched it. I'm not going to talk shit about it. But yeah.
Next time you watch it, just
the delivery,
close your eyes a little bit and just listen.
She was coming for you too on the blog.
Yeah, I know. And it's like a...
Hey, you might be right about that.
You said I might be?
You said
I might be.
You might be right about
my memory works very well,
That's more or
actually.
less what I meant by that. You don't catch what I'm saying, right? You might be right.
Who I'm talking about?
Is Newborn still writing for her? I didn't even think that was cool.
Listen. This ain't... I'm not trying to discredit nobody.
I just
want to state the facts.
We did.
I just want to state the facts.
We did it.
Me personally, I'm not. I don't play the okay. I'm not with you. Let me throw dirt. Let me say this. Let me say that. So I never chose to go that direction. So I don't understand why she picked that up. I thought it was like a wall to kind of be like, well, before he say it about me, I'm gonna say it about him. You feel me? I'm like, all right, cool. Nobody's gonna believe that shit. Go ahead.
Yo, let her
but she keeps going.
She wrote
she
your
wants to battle.
She keeps going.
I did the interview with her. She said she want to battle.
Nobody is calling me about this though.
She wants to battle.
Would you do that?
It's different when a league is on the horn like, yo, we really want this battle. That's different.
So if the league's call, you would battle Bonnie?
No. But I'm just saying, nobody's calling to say that I'm ducking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense.
Okay, so if they call, you'll be like, I'm just not taking it.
Well, I told Debo what I wanted for it, and he declared that it would never happen. So,
okay.
Boy, there was a headline this morning. I don't know who fucking Instagram was, but whoever she did an interview with, it said, you know, Math was basically at his prime when y'all was together, and you know, wonder why. Like, so she basically saying like she was writing all your shit.
Oh, she ain't writing any of your shit?
In my prime.
That in your prime, y'all was together.
No, I will be 100% honest.
She definitely said
and
she wrote some of your shit.
One donation.
What battles were you doing when you were together?
The one donation. This was 2013 when I was going crazy.
So what battles were those though?
There was one donation, and this is the honest to God truth.
There was a
She came up with paddle boat when I was battling Pat's Day. And I figured out how to flip paddle boat into my bars.
So she gave you a little idea.
But she gave me the word paddle boat.
Just the word.
You called it a donation?
That's it. It's a donation. It's a donation. You feel me?
And she's saying
we know Murda's known for giving donations.
But she was like, yo,
but if I want to get crazy, I could do a Best of Math Hoffa starring Bonnie Godiva. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Whatever. Off that. Fucking
So
but I did feel like Show Off could have did more.
But he clearly got one and got the fan vote, the judge votes.
Yeah, he won.
He won unanimously.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So what'd you want him to do?
Correct.
I guess he did what he needed to do.
I mean, I did see a lot because I'd be watching the chat while I'm doing this just to see if people are saying like the stream's off or something. But a lot of people were saying that Bonnie got the first two. Even though I think the judges were unanimous with Show Off, but yeah.
Oh, so there was a lot of people in the chat that was, because even Ice-T, a lot of them was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, she left her impression, you know, type of thing.
The chat said I lost.
The chat said you lost?
I don't want to hear it.
But you won in the fan votes.
Bro, I think the bit.
No, but it couldn't have been everybody.
You won every vote too.
I'm saying there's a lot. The chat was goofy.
Yeah, the
Disney
chat.
World ain't the
You're
same
right.
with the
That
goofies
is
outside.
true. You shouldn't take too much stock in the chat.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't pay no mind, but that shit was a little weird.
So there's probably some gamers that was jumping in there like, what's going on?
It's a big possibility.
What is this right here?
Yeah, what's going on?
What are these guys doing?
But trust me, you ain't gotta dumb it down or go light because of
That's why I'm here.
Because of the gamers.
Or catered to the gamers. I don't think that should
just
ever
know you.
happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I watch some of these gamers. Bro, they curse throughout the whole stream. They saying all types of wild shit, like it's SMD
still,
every 2 seconds.
They still want to see like the real shit. They
real
don't
aspect
yeah, you know what I mean? And you can teach somebody a thing or two. But I still don't think predominantly the audience is people that are just like, oh, what's this? I think there's a lot of people coming for it.
The objective of the partnership is to help, it's growing the fan base. So regardless of that, you still got to transition them into this.
Like them what
You
it is.
understand what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm not saying that you're not going to hear curse words and all this type of shit.
What do you mean, like the
If
triple entendres?
Yeah, like
I
done chopped up a bunny, pulled off a couple slices and had to spin a block.
They're gonna be like, what?
You see what I'm saying?
You killed a bunny rabbit?
But the second I said Call of Duty, cans bust in the middle of the stage. Oh, this is Nuketown.
Yeah, that was fire. I like that.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's like I'm in y'all world a little bit, but come over here though. Come over here. You feel me? We want y'all in our world. This is what it is about.
That's smart.
So
that's super smart.
But I do feel like a lot of the people watching are people from battle rap that's tuning in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too many.
What was the numbers on the live? If I'm correct, 32K or something like
35.
that?
35?
Yeah. Apologize. Yeah, an extra 3
not
put
bad.
on there.
Well, I know it got it. Well,
That's fire. That's a lot of
what's the highest it got it to? I know it hit 10K during the fracking.
Diz?
Fracking Diz?
But I'm pretty sure it's gotten higher than that.
Went to 35,000.
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this past weekend.
Gotcha.
Each weekend it's been going up. That's why I'm like, okay, more people are catching on to what this is.
And like catching on to how to watch it. I know a lot of people was like, how do I watch it? And
Simple
I was
as
telling
hell.
them. Yeah, I know, but
You get on there, you're like, oh.
I guess they go on Twitch
like
and expect it to like
I like
be
the
there.
Twitch chat better than the caffeine chat. Way better, right?
It goes really fast, so it's hard.
But you get to read
catch
what
up.
people are saying. In the caffeine joint, it's like a box of pop here, a box of
can't
pop
go
there.
back
You
to
can't go
caffeine.
back and see what people said. You'll
Well,
be halfway through reading
it's
something
like
and it
if
just
you're-
disappears.
If your comment is popular, you'll see it. That's what it's like in caffeine.
Yeah.
Right? So like if your comment gets the most likes, it stays there. But if you don't get no likes, ain't nobody seeing your shit.
So if there's 4 battle rappers talking, nobody's never gonna see what you're writing.
Yeah,
If
for
there's
real.
4 battle rappers talking,
Nobody's
popular.
ever gonna see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
popular.
those would be the only ones. The 4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, how are you really interacting? You know what I
But
mean?
then on Twitch, I can't see shit really because it's like.
If you scroll, it will freeze.
Well, 35,000
Yeah.
people,
I
I
was
would
like-
imagine it flying like
No,
that.
hell yeah,
pretty-
it's
it's pretty
going.
gnarly.
Word.
Yeah, I'm like,
Scrolling
what
on the
the
chat
Oh,
slows it
yeah.
down.
Yeah, if you scroll in the chat, it will freeze it, so you can
really?
go back and watch.
Oh, no, in a good way. I thought you meant like freezes the stream while
No,
you're
no,
reading.
no,
no,
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, but the stream is.
Yeah, the stream's fine.
What y'all thought about Eddie I and XL, the first battle of the whole joint?
I actually missed
Shout out
that
to XL
one.
for winning.
Yeah, shout out to XL.
XL
Shout out to
came
XL.
through, saw and conquered.
Yeah, he said he would win.
Said he was gonna
on
do
the
that.
show.
Salute
And
to
that-
Eddie I too.
Yeah,
man.
Eddie I was dope too. He actually was dope.
So now we got matter of fact, before we go there, I want to talk about these judges.
What was wrong with the judges this time? And I didn't see.
There was
Oh no!
there was a
Shout
lot
out
of
to Ben
people saying-
Swayze.
I know
my
Ben
man
Swayze had his
Swayze.
30-minute.
He had two. He had two. He
Yeah,
did
I'm
two.
super
We did the
interested
East and
also
the
to
South.
hear your guys' feedback about like the run time because you watching it at home. I'm interested if it was like boring at parts or
There was like a lot of dead time.
the dead time.
There was a lot of dead time, and it was like, we could tell people just chilling, like what's going on, like, you know what I mean? And I forget his name, the guy who was doing the Ak.
Yeah,
Where's he from?
Orlando.
But where's he from?
Grind time.
Grind time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Direct homies.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I know the judges take up a lot of time, unfortunately. That's something that I'm going to try to like truncate heavily. My purpose in this is to get this like where it's just battles and like a little bit of judging, minimal commentary, a lot of like live replays. And then at the end, because we have a solid block that we have to stream live. We have to be live for 3 hours in agreement with Twitch. So, we fill that time up with judging and commentary, and it's hard, man.
Well, you know me, Avo. I'm always good for great ideas.
Okay. What's the idea?
Quick judgments, and then do a judge's recap after the whole thing is done.
What you mean, judges recap?
Like,
So
have
the judges just say,
explain
this guy
why-
won, and then
why
at the
this
end-
guy won, why this guy won. You know what I mean? Just to keep everything rolling.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'd be like, okay, I'm tuning in at 4. I got 3 hours, and then you're like, oh shit, I didn't even get to see the whole thing. I gotta go.
It's like 2 battles down.
Right, exactly.
And like we're trying hard as fuck to fly through this shit. I'm like, hey Penn, get in the ring right now, let's go live. And then like putting the judges in the table, like, all right, judge. So yeah, I mean, the more stuff we can cut down on, the better. And I think judging, I'm a fan of, Murda, you should tell me if you'd be down with this or not, of getting rid of post-battle interviews. Like just tossing them out the window. Or maybe having only the winner be interviewed at the end.
Yeah. The winner sounds...
I mean, as far as the post-battle interviews, it's type, definitely not necessary because we have the face-offs anyways.
But how do you feel like being a battler? Do you feel like that was like...
It's extra, right?
Yeah, it is extra because, I mean, what are you gonna... You're gonna get the same... I think you get the same everything every time you... Before a battle for everybody. What you gonna interview him before every battle? He's gonna say the same shit.
Yeah.
Just wait till I'm done with the battle. You're gonna see.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of the same mundane.
Maybe like everybody in one shot of some sort, or feel me, like just quick, briefly, like run it through, like, yo, how y'all feeling about it? Y'all ready? Like everybody ready? You see the energy. Yeah. And then independently catch them after. Then you could tell.
No, that's what I'm talking about. After the battle.
No, after the battle, you definitely, I think it's definitely.
You think it's
needed.
necessary after?
Yeah.
Okay. The one thing from my perspective, because I'm like, there's a lot of media outlets that already do that, and they go on YouTube. So therefore, we're like doubling up in all this space. We're doubling up on the stream time, and then it goes on YouTube as well. Right. So I'm thinking about just filming them and then just uploading them to like King the Dot's YouTube and not having that on the stream.
How do you personally feel about it? Like getting to see the facial expressions of actually somebody talking shit in the beginning, and then after the battle you record him and he's like...
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I think it's dope for battle rap.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you get the same
Look at
thing.
his face.
Exactly. You get the same stuff sometimes. And there is new information you get from some of the post-battle interviews, like Ice, like what he was talking about, Ty Law.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that unless he talked about that in the post-battle interview.
He said it during the battle.
Yeah, he was like, he's like,
oh, you used that already.
Yeah. But it just kind of put a stamp on it to hear it again.
Right.
And now people are bringing that to light. They're like posting the snippets.
Crazy.
Which causes opportunities for them to also promote their battles now. You see what I'm saying? Before it even dropped, but people didn't get to see it.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like I see the pros and the cons. I just was curious as to what your thoughts was. Being
I think after the battle, it's definitely
needed.
But before?
Okay. Before, definitely not needed at all.
Okay, cool.
I don't think being before the battle is definitely needed at all.
I like little. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I like little segments. I mean, I don't know how realistic it would be because it's live.
Yeah.
But it's always cool for me to see like what is like a battle rapper's prep before the battle. Okay. Like what are they actually doing? You know what I mean?
In the venue?
Yeah. Like some people go outside and recite their bars.
Yeah.
Some people are
chilling,
drinking, getting drunk. You know, some people are totally isolated, like in the car, like just
and I don't mean
ain't talking to nobody.
I don't even mean to cut you off, Mister, but this is why I feel like now that I want to put in different words, you can't do the job for the battle rappers on branding themselves. Like what you said, that's dope for a battle rapper to have his own fucking channel. When he brand himself and do his own shit. You know what? I'm on my way to my battle. This is what it looked like. This is what I do.
I agree with that.
So now when you catching him before his battle, again, you're doing the job for you to like, oh, so about this battle. In other words, you ain't been promoting shit. So how do you? What you about to do now?
Right.
Oh, you know,
I mean, that's not necessarily true though. People are like, there's big battle rappers that are promoting themselves that the cameras still are going to be on you because you're a big battle rapper.
But that's the reason to it.
That's the only reason the camera wants to talk to you because you somebody.
It's more beneficial to the cameraman at that time.
Yeah.
But compared to the fact that somebody who's not promoting.
Right. Then
now me giving you the early before the battle interview benefits you more. The fact that I'm building you, and I'm just gonna sit here and waste footage of the fact that you're gonna repeat every single time the same shit. Yeah. Brand yourselves, you know what I'm saying? More or less of the same shit, and start actually knowing who the hell you are.
And I want to add to that. Not only I believe battle rappers should do like before the battle, like just hype up the fans to go watch and all that stuff. But all of us should be doing our own bar breakdowns.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Like everybody should be like, okay, just in case you missed it.
Okay.
This is what I said. This is what I meant. Everybody should start doing
That's the dopest part because there'd be a triple entendre, which would hit like a double. when you break it down, now to open the mind to another person, or how you're writing is actually, oh, you know what? Next time when I watch him, I know how he thinks now.
Right.
More like Head Ice. Head Ice to do it's like once you understand Ice, now I know. But if you don't understand him, you're not going to understand.
You're not going to understand Ice.
But look, if you do a bar breakdown,
that's why he needs to do a bar breakdown.
For real.
He had some shit.
Because I called him to do a big breakdown, and the shit he was coming up with, I was like, how you get that? I said, nah, but you gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? I'm from 140. You so over there, you know, they got the spot over there. And it's like, he'll have like a hood bar that only people in his hood would get. And you'd be like, oh shit.
He said he got hit with a gauge outside battle rap. I heard 12 shot him. What? Like, do you understand the entendres in that shit? That shit crazy. But if you really don't understand it, like,
you're not gonna catch it.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch that. A gauge outside of battle rap. I heard 12 shot. 12, the gauge battle, like that shit crazy, bro. You gotta explain that to people because people not gonna understand that.
That's fire.
That was retardedly different.
Fire.
That was retardedly different.
Speaking of gauge, I'm looking forward to that gauge in Marv 1 too.
Yeah.
But I want to go back a little bit because did we talk about this on the show?
What?
Frack Hoffa?
We didn't.
We didn't at all. All right, so we got to talk about Frack Hoffa. We got to talk about Frack Hoffa because it was a similar situation this week where a lot of fans were like, I feel like Ty Law got it.
Yeah.
Why did they vote Head Ice? I don't understand why they voted Head Ice. But of course, you know, after all the stuff came out about him recycling and all that, a lot of people backed down. But sometimes people are just gonna have a problem with what the judges are saying. Sometimes it's legitimate, sometimes it's not.
Right.
Now in the cases of Frack versus Disaster.
Yeah, that was a clear cheat,
You feel like that was a cheat?
Absolutely, I don't know what it was. But nobody would have thought this, I don't know how. All right, let me say this. I don't know how it was a unanimous decision for Diz. Like, yeah, I could see one, maybe even two, saying, okay, this guy.
Because we was on the phone.
And not giving them the
he was
second
like,
round.
Frack just 30 them.
Yeah, I said Frack just 30 them.
And I was like, oh, I'm about to pop a bottle.
Yeah, and then I'm like, Max, wait. No, wait. Holy shit. Like, the whole time I'm like, he lost. No way. How did he lose? So, like, I mean, I don't know what that was about. I mean, I think that was a little beyond bad judging because I just don't understand how all of them can say, nah, he lost that.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
His best round was not.
I know.
Second round, nobody gave.
I don't think this
round.
falls on like the league or I don't think. I think people took it a little crazy. Like, all right, cool. Like, fuck this, the whole tournament. Right. But to me, it was more like, well, okay, like somebody needs to explain how they got to this decision. Because I primarily was like, oh, this is gonna kill this guy. You know, respect to Frack, but initially. I
think everybody assumed that.
He's gonna bully this kid, he's gonna freaking shake him around and fucking take his pockets out of his pants and just give him a wedgie and shit. Yeah. Like, I thought he was gonna just make a fool of him.
Right. And
the fact that he changed my entire mind state, then I was like, oh man, like, it's clear, like, you know, he was just breaking them down, he did a great job, and I just didn't understand how he didn't get one judge, man, like, not one. That was tough, and then
Abo, can you explain?
The fan vote was clear as day. You know what I'm saying?
Any insight on that?
Well, I was there. Obviously, I filmed it. I know the judges. Are you guys familiar with who the judges are? Like
one of them.
Not all. Yeah, maybe like one.
So it's Kados, LA Cool, Rifleman. He's like big in Project Load. Big in.
Shout out to Kados.
Triune, who's also a freestyle battler from Los Angeles, and R&B.
He was part of Crack City, isn't he?
No.
But he was affiliated.
I mean, they they rapped together like a long time ago, but I don't think he was Crack City. And then R&B, who runs AHAT, an AHAT division. And I mean, in the building, I thought Diz won. But that's also being in the building, and being in the building, as we all know, is massively different than being online. It's like they're two different worlds. And Diz.
So you have the perspective of the in the building Diz win.
Yeah.
So what is it? What did y'all see that we missed?
I mean, First of all, like Diz, his presence is really big.
Pause.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
very
it is.
his aura, and when he raps, it's like
too.
commands the room. And also, I think it also boils down a lot to preference as well. Like if you're into like aggressive rap, you're gonna side with Diz. If you're into like some guy talking about how his Instagram's getting you mad, you're not gonna really side with Frack.
Yeah.
I think Frack did great. I can see it going either way. Personally, I'm not mad at the outcry at all because Frack being a super underdog and doing phenomenal, it deserves all the props he can get. But being in the building, it did feel like, Diz could win this. You know, it's like I'm not mad at it.
So it wasn't even close for you guys.
No. It was for me. I could be like, I was kind of surprised that everybody chose Diz, but I think that's why, because he's just like in the room, he's super commanding, and it feels.
But during the breakdowns, right? Like round one, I thought he got round one, but they didn't even give Frack round two, which was probably the most impactful.
The paper,
Right.
Yeah.
So if you didn't give him that round, like what the fuck? What did we got?
Yeah, you feel like the judging is like illegitimate. It's like
it's crazy. It's like, all right, if anything, you'd be like, all right, he definitely got that second.
Yeah.
But Diz won or something.
Yeah.
Like
from what I understand, there was a criteria that the judges were supposed to stick to.
But I guess I know Organic. He spoke about it. He was like, I fucking wrote it out. Y'all just gotta execute.
Right.
It's not my fucking fault.
Right.
Fucking did this shit.
You thinking the way it helps?
Took my fucking time. Right. Yeah. Right. Correct.
Like, you're the boss.
Correct.
Gotta be there.
Yeah. Correct.
Not to justify, y'all don't think bad judgment was gonna be made eventually in the tournament?
Totally.
Y'all think that it happening so early in the tournament might have get every other judge now to actually be on their shit?
I think so.
Same thing.
I think so. But I also think that it's gonna, depending on the judge's relationship with Diz, the heat that they caught for voting for him could do one or two things.
His next battle.
Right.
Facts.
He might win his next battle convincingly, but just off the strength, like the fans, they bully people into decisions sometimes. And they make you feel like, okay, oh, you riding his dick, oh, you pussy, you scared of him, that's why you voted like that. And a person might feel like deep down, like,
two things, like you said.
yo,
I'm scared.
I'm gonna just vote against them just to show people that I'm not that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and
how
just vote for him to show I'm not no type of cheeks of no sort. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just cause, like.
How true was the relationship with Diz and the judges? Because I hear a lot of different things. I hear that they were part of the same team at a time. So how true is that?
I mean, as far as I know,
I can say at least one of them was holding up a picture of me with no shirt on during the battle.
Yeah. So I mean, that also added, some
Y'all
part
blew
of
that
it
up.
because they're like, wait, I know that's Diz's homeboy, so he's not gonna like if I'm voting and Cortez is battling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't really defend that.
No, but is that true though?
I mean, I'm not sure. The thing is, it's like I know Triune from being a freestyle battler back in like 2002 and 2003, but I don't know if they were ever like in a crew together or anything like that. The rest of the judges definitely aren't like affiliated with Diz in any sort of way beyond being from LA.
Gotcha.
I know him for being a billboard, just holding me up.
Who? Which one?
Yo, the same guy we talking about. He had,
did that picture get pulled out in 2 battles?
Yo, no, it was another battle. It was another picture.
Which
it was another picture. But 2 times in the battle.
What they pulled up?
The first time, I had no shirt on. I was in Zayax.
See,
we was working
it
out.
always comes back to that.
And I took the picture in the bathroom with the joint, the right hand 139th. I took the picture in the bathroom. I put it up. I was like, yo, this for the bitches.
No.
Niggas took it, they blew it up, and was like, yo,
this, man?
what is this? I'm like, yo, that's me in shape, my nigga.
Yeah,
what the fuck are you looking at?
It's like,
what do you think?
What does this prove?
What is this supposed to be?
Why are you staring at it?
Yeah, exactly. Why'd you blow it up?
Yeah, where's this going afterwards? You own this now. Write a big picture of me.
Who paid for it?
I want to blow up this picture.
Yeah. Who kept it after? Who took it home?
Yeah, for real.
Who took this picture home?
For real.
Is my my picture being violated by people right now, like that makes me feel real uncomfortable.
Had it in the bag and shit at the store.
And then Snake Eyes, he blew up.
Yeah, we were watching that battle the other day, and I was like,
why they keep going
angle
on
is this, dog?
What is this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is weird. This is weird. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But yeah, I could see the perspective of the judging being called into question, especially when there's so much money on the line.
Right.
I feel like that's something that King of the Dot does have to put more action into and a lot more focus, because it is important. $50,000 is life-changing amounts of money.
Right.
So that to me is the first thing that should be figured out.
Right.
But I feel like it is getting worked on. It is improving. How did you guys feel about this weekend? Like,
No, it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. But I do want to ask questions about the future. All right, Murda, you got Show Off next. Is it gonna be Holmesy versus Bill Collector?
Nah.
What, cause y'all cool?
Nah.
It's not.
Nah, it ain't gonna be that.
Okay, cool.
Holmesy and Bill Collector was at 50 bands. 43 after taxes. We're gonna keep specifying.
let's go.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So that means, all right, we cool, but son, you gotta go.
Nah, yeah, we definitely spoke on it. You feel me? I wish him the well, not no more, but you know how that is. But bro, no, we not playing, you know what I'm saying? It's like playing one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? You are capable of winning this game. I'm not trying to let you score 1 point at all. So you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of energy I got for this battle. So y'all definitely ain't getting no Holmesy Bill Collector.
Is that something you can control though? Like, because I've always felt like, yo, all right, I do best when I genuinely dislike the bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely don't fucking like you. So I'll be going even extra hard, like no remorse. I don't care I don't care how you feel about anything I say. But if you're cool with the person, there's certain things that's definitely off limits.
Yeah, but there's so much you can still do. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, yeah, I do.
Without
but
personally,
I do feel like, I don't know, it's just like a subconscious thing. Like, damn, this is still my people. So on some level, you're kind of.
Nah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I just, you know
like
what?
you're not gonna bring up Adi
It's
Boom.
not. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
right,
not.
you're
You're not gonna bring up like
It's not a writer's.
the rumors about certain shit.
It's not. It's not like you said, rumors. But yeah, writer's block shit. You see when them niggas was writing together and shit. That's calm. Y'all not getting that. We not writing. No, it's really we come to the mutual understanding.
What
Yo,
you mean,
bro.
who was writing together?
You know how writers block, they was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna let you write, hear these 3 rounds I wrote for you, like Danny Myers versus Chilla and all them shits and all that. That shit was, general knowledge.
Yeah, but not
They
for
was
50
writing together.
bands.
You know,
Danny
my
versus
thing-
Chilla, they heard each other's bars before they.
And then rebuttal they shit in the middle of the battle with sound crazy, all that extra shit.
Right.
But
That's
me and Show really like cook, bro. Cause I'm not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I was gonna say like, I'm just not playing with bro. I'm not playing with bro. Bro, I know bro not playing. And then, well, that's what I was going to. The mutual understanding of this a bag for both of us. This is an opportunity for both of us. And in all reality, nobody got nothing to lose in this tournament but rich dollars. Nobody got nothing to lose in this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you come in here marketing yourself, you praying, and there's so much you can earn from this.
Right.
Me and bro got the mutual understanding that, bro, let's just put the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I went, throw him 10 bands, I'm still up. 33, you up 10, cuz. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But,
So y'all got that arrangement worked out?
yeah, I'm gonna hold him down when I win this shit.
Oh, okay, cool. When you, my man.
Yeah,
My
I heard
man.
some stuff like that going on too.
Yeah, but that was off camera. We can't really talk about that.
But I didn't.
But yeah,
I just said I heard
yeah,
some
we heard
stuff
it.
going on.
We heard
Now
it.
you made it real.
I heard it. No, I
man.
heard it. Yeah.
You made it real.
It's real. I ain't gonna tell you who, but you know, it's there. It's there.
Of what, so? What y'all talking about?
See?
Now, how does this work? Like, okay, after you battle Show Off, let's say
What
you
was you
advance.
talking about, though? What was the whole...
And you advance, right? and then Head Ice and Excel, they go at it. Whoever advances from that, you battle them.
Nah, we
I think they battle guys from different regions. Like, so you might end up battling like a Chef Trez or something, right?
No,
Or
it's
something
from the
like
north.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like there's a champion of this region and then he goes against another region? No?
No.
So it's two regions versus regions?
Yeah, so the winners of this next round he faces the north, and then who does Head Ice and Excel? They face the east or the.
No, we both face somebody from the north division.
Okay,
yeah.
word.
And then that's when we cross.
Okay, word.
So the North is that's one with Marv One,
Gage,
Real
Deal Times, City, Joey Gambello, and why am I spacing on the last? Shotty P and Sharon.
So Joey Gambello automatically got another bed with some shit like this. He got like heard Jonah back that other shit.
Yeah, Jonah got hurt, so.
Shout out to Joey.
Joey's fire.
Joey's fire, yeah.
You know what I like
Beast mode?
Yeah, what I like about this tournament is it's opening up like this new demographic to people like yourself, people like Clone, Gage, and Joey that I feel like people don't really know about, you know?
Yeah, I was shocked that Gage was in this tournament.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, word?
Yeah.
Gage is like Chicago legend at this point.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Dope addition, though.
Yeah. Dope
that
addition.
Fire.
Him versus Marv One is gonna be.
That's crazy.
I think that's a dope
How
ass
do you do
match
that?
too.
Yeah.
How do you do that? That's gonna be tough. But shout out to them. So what judges do you guys use? Is it like, okay, they go against these guys from this region, so it's that region of judges, or like, are you gonna start picking out judges to judge the overall thing?
To be honest, I don't know. It's the king of the dot question. If it was up to me, I would keep the judges consistent because then it's them, everybody's judged the same.
Right.
And not one person can be like, well, our set of judges weren't good.
Right.
You know, like the more inconsistent variables you introduce into a tournament, I think it gets more wishy-washy. So keep it same across the board. I thought Boss Chick Rain and Ben did amazing on the South Division. I'm not saying Hemi and Kid Capri did bad or anything. It's just kind of tricky interchanging judges out all the time.
Right. So what happens when it's two regions? Like his region versus another one?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would assume like one from each.
I feel like eventually, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know their plans, but I think eventually it would get to the point where it is consistent. I think they just trying to figure out who's the best.
Who's the best judge?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so it goes this next round, and then the rest of them are in LA. So you're going to be battling, if you move on after show off, you're going to be battling in LA. So
you feel comfortable, Murda? Like with the other side, the North, whoever you might have to face over there?
Yeah. One word answer is I love those on the interviews. Yeah, I love those.
I feel like show off is my biggest competition and shit. Like I said, to have mentally get into this space where you have to be like, you my bro, but I gotta knock off that whole brother shit and really spaz on you, and I'm really gonna show this ain't no Bill Holmes type friendly shit. Like I'm gonna wig on you. So once I get past that, I feel like I'm gonna be mentally prepared for whoever the fuck else, because you already got me onto this.
Yeah, so
that niggas threw me up there.
Once
you know
you take out show off, you get the Mangekyo Sharingan.
I'm gonna show you what you should have did, bro. I'm gonna show you what you should have did.
Oh, word? Oh. Nah, I did exactly what I needed to do. I did exactly what I needed to do. I'm still the best. It doesn't matter. The battle really doesn't. Yo, look, I'm not saying to show up the battles, not caring about them, but, you know, stuff happens. Stuff happens. All right, where we going
next
now?
Round, what you telling
Where
me
we going now? Where you going? He's not gonna show you what you were supposed to do. Nah.
I still didn't get the joke that
you're not
happened 5
gonna
minutes
do,
ago. So
I did everything that you're not gonna do.
Oh, did it? Oh, not gonna do?
Yeah, and so you gotta understand.
What's not gonna do?
There's veteran things.
That's not
even when you don't care. That's like. You ever saw the movie Thinner?
No.
You seen Thinner?
Yeah, Thinner.
Thinner. Yeah. That's what I did in that battle. Thinner.
What a
you ain't gonna know what it did here. Dog. But months down the line, Thinner. It's just gonna, that happens.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Word.
But that's just a veteran thing. Like,
I'm gonna be me. I'm still be here, nigga. Fuck all that shit.
I feel you.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great.
So, question for Jay Murda that I wanted to ask at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
This whole Brooklyn thing. What do you mean by it's a Brooklyn thing that he slept on? You feel like Brooklyn is slept on as a region?
I do believe like in New York, Harlem gets so much credit.
Why?
Because they ducked a lot of Brooklyn people.
Okay.
And they retained that status.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it was like a free fall, like, all right, you hot, I'm hot, let's do this now. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Shout out to T-Rex. He was one of the few people that was like, I'm not ducking no smoke.
Yeah.
But there were so many other people who ducked the smoke when the smoke should have been there. It should have been, this is what's next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I do feel like we get kind of like overshadowed because certain people maintain their status from ducking. And that's honestly how I feel.
But Harlem got a lot more MCs though. Like as far as notable names and things like that. Besides yourself, Cortez, we see Jay Murda as some of the newer guys in a sense like that. But how many people from your era at Brooklyn got that type of mini stars as far as you see a Rex, a Lux, a Mook?
Brooklyn was a big.
Nav is a star.
You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, of course, you guys are the stars, but compared to like the Harlem stars, it's like they seem to have a lot more as far as their roster.
Right. Because they'd rather battle each other.
Okay.
Basically.
You feel me?
Okay.
So I can't battle Cortez and us pass like whatever energy. Cortez is at his height, I'm at my height. So we battle each other and it grows into something bigger. We wasn't doing that. Lux and Mook about to probably battle for the 4th time sometime in the next year and a half. You know what I mean? Like they just they keep that energy in there.
But that's
Huh?
the
Have
thing,
that same
though.
energy.
But that's the
While the
thing,
Brooklyn
though.
battle,
That'd be dope. That's what I'm talking about. The whole like, if you could get past all that shit, y'all win 100 bands a piece, bro. And y'all ain't gonna do it. Well, y'all promised 100,000 a piece.
I'm not doing a tournament. I'm not doing it.
No, I'm telling you and Cole, 100 bands a piece. You got a better Cole. Y'all niggas get y'all little 100, whatever y'all niggas want.
Oh yeah. Holmesy and Bill Collector, we'll do that.
But that's what I mean though, and that's why now it'll be the Harlem niggas because we say they went friendly with each other.
Yeah.
They have.
Yes.
Who went like with each other?
T-Rex and K-Shine.
T-Rex don't count.
Why T-Rex don't count? He's the reason why most of these guys rap up here.
Yeah.
Because you're not about to act like T-Rex been wigging on everything lately. That nigga's
no, not lately, but at that time, he was
great.
T-Rex.
At the time now, if right now, who's been slacking on each other when they battle each other? Anybody in Harlem. When you had Sean versus Rex, that shit was an ass whipping.
Right.
But this what nobody take nobody light.
I feel like Rex did.
Their relationship was different from you and Cortez at the time.
Yeah,
I feel like Rex
didn't go all the way personal and like he could have.
He could have though.
Yeah,
right.
He didn't.
And then now make it corny. It's like you kind of looked at it like, hey, little bro, you wanted more than me.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, Murda. Yo, I like the way you talking, man. I'm going to be watching this show of battle like this. Like, this nigga's about to get crazy.
It's about to get spooky, bro.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's for the love of this shit, bro. Like I said, it's fucking battle rap. Like I ain't even expected have these fake friends in this shit. A lot of niggas just be like, nah, fuck with Murda. I don't fuck with y'all. I really battle a lot of y'all motherfuckers that think I wouldn't battle y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, he looked right at me. I felt like
Nah, I mean, how did this
I ain't
even
the one,
come up
trust
for
me.
you and shit? Like,
See, you added to
how
it.
did
I'm just telling you, man. I ain't the one.
Yo, that's how I get great, man. Brooklyn versus Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
You feel me? But you don't see us together either. You know what I'm saying? It's 9 years in. I think it's probably like the first year where I probably started getting some compliments from Avocado. You know what I'm saying? But it's alright though. I ain't never let that shit Brooklyn shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to that type of hate.
It's that type of hate.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Friday night fights.
Whoa. Yeah, Friday night fights. What's up? I'll do a Friday night fight.
Murda Math?
I'll get you ready. I'll get you ready.
No.
I'll
Do
get
what
you ready.
you do.
I'll get you ready.
Do what I can't do.
I'll get you ready.
Do what I
I'll
can't
get you ready.
This is interesting.
Yeah, I won't even wear the black hoodie. I'll just
What the black hoodie mean?
black hoodie Hoffa is different.
Oh, actually, I have a question. You know, I always like to ask this question. So, do you feel as if what you said?
No, I'm just saying to myself, I know
I
where you're going.
I thought you said
I know where you're
something.
going. It's about to get Spanish.
Be a Spanish
Yeah. Do you feel like you get some kind of shade or any like difference in treatment or anything being Latino in battle rap?
I mean, I kind of don't pay too much attention. I think the treatment is different to certain people, but I think they really picky with who the hell it is.
So what you mean by that?
Can't categorize yourself too much as being a Latino battle rapper. Cause you know what I'm saying now? Now let's put it like this. You a Latino battle rapper. Where's the culture with you? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
There's not a whole bunch. You're not
it's
bringing
not Latino
out 1,000.
rap.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like now pushing that later on looks like you turned your back on your culture.
What you mean?
Let's say in the beginning now you be like, I'm a Latino battle rapper. If I'm not coming in this game with a bunch of Spanish niggas in my battles, bro, shut up. Like, you're just a battle rapper. We can't categorize ourselves now where we make ourselves and then we only stand out as a good 10, 15 Spanish battle rappers that we got in the battle rap world.
No, I don't think it's a category. What I'm saying is because no matter what you do, whether you stamp it or not, that conversation is always going to be had, right? They'll even say like, you know, hey, you're one of the best Latino battle rappers or whatever.
It's paying attention to a judgment that I got no control over. So it's like I really don't pay attention to the fact that y'all look at me as much as a Latino battle rapper. Because, again, I'm not in here with 100 Spanish niggas.
Right.
So what are you automatically categorizing me for? I'm just a battle rapper and I happen to be Spanish, guys.
But I think it's an appeal. It's an appeal to the baseness of your audience.
Yeah, but what do you mean by I'm not coming in here with Latino?
Because it's like, this is what I mean. Like, we all Spanish. We all Latino.
Latino.
That is granted, 100%. To be considered, what I would be to your image to be a Latino battle rapper is one rule automatically, no Spanish.
What do you mean?
No Spanish. I'm not gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To consider you, like, yo, dude's a Spanish battle rapper that be killing it from.
Right. But you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't no shot to nothing. You know
But
what I'm saying?
you
Just
speak Spanish.
to push that image. I speak and read it fluently, all of that. Like,
right.
All of that. But to push that image, I'm not pushing that image.
Why?
Because I'm just nice, period. Not just for a Spanish dude. You feel me? I'm going to come through with 100 Spanish niggas. You're going to see white niggas with me, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't matter. But it's not an image that I'm certainly pretending to pushing. But
I gotta argue with that.
Though.
I gotta argue with that just a little bit.
Yeah, only because I don't think it's an image.
It's visually.
It's part of your identity.
Right, it's your identity.
It's the identity that you are now. But it's like I said again, it's just, you're categorizing yourself, regardless of what your image is, because the treatment different.
I would say don't categorize yourself.
Don't say,
but
hey,
acknowledge the category that you're being placed in.
Yeah, of course. You should.
I apologize
if y'all took it anyway from terminology wrong, but that's exactly what I more or less mean. Just you can't categorize yourself in the form where it's like, I want y'all to know me as the best Spanish.
No, I would never say.
I'm only gonna pick you out of 10, 15 niggas out this shit. There's thousands of battle rappers.
Yeah, I would never say categorize yourself, but I would definitely say, hey, you know, obviously, it is part of your identity. Yeah. And I think what I want to say is this: I think sometimes, I mean, I can't speak for every Latino rapper in general, but some like Latino rappers will kind of feel like it's a disadvantage, so they don't want to promote that.
It would be a disadvantage to do what exactly?
To promote that they're
Latino. Because I've had people tell me like, yo, man, like they just don't respect me as much as, you know, other people.
Right.
So, you know, I ain't really trying to push that.
Right.
So like, you know, my first thing was kind of like, what do you mean you're not trying to push that? Like, you can't really choose.
Exactly, but that's
what
it's
you
not
look at.
It's not choosing. Like you said, it's not categorizing. It's not choosing. Bro, you worried about the fact that I'm fucking Latino, bro. Listen to what the fuck I'm about to write. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. But for me, I always look at things as what's the influence? You feel me? There's probably a lot of Latino kids who watch your battle.
Facts, bro.
Because you're Latino.
Facts.
And they're like, wow, J Murda did it. I could do it too.
Facts. Now do I want to keep that crowd? Do I want to keep that fan base or whatever I got in a circle? In a circle.
No, not in a circle.
Because you understand?
It won't be in a circle.
It's that, like, y'all watching it. It's like my mom. My mom gonna start watching. She don't understand it. She gonna watch it. Now this was gonna happen when I said, mira, hermano, coge esto. Tú me dices lo que te piensas de esto. They gonna be like, I don't know, bro. I just know you Spanish and you holding it down for us. I'm watching this shit.
Right.
They not in the battle culture. So yeah, granted or whatever. Now I'm just keeping them in a small bubble. I'm keeping them by me, but they right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them to be, y'all gotta adapt to this too. You know what I'm saying? Start understanding this more. So if I focus on just the Spanish dudes, but if I'm not speaking Spanish to them, they're not really gonna fully transition into what we want them to transition to, like, you know what I'm saying, basically have the whole culture. We want the island to come behind Puerto Rico. What? Hell yeah, I'm into battle rap. It ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? We're not rapping in Spanish, battling in Spanish. All they do is click because we're Spanish. Granted, we represent and we, to the fullest, 100% Puerto Rican. We putting on for them.
Right.
That don't change the fact my mom watches my shit, says I know my son battle rap, but she don't understand this shit.
Right.
Unless you make a reggaeton song in Spanish.
I mean, a huge population of
you don't 100% never get them into that, bro. This is why I just don't focus on the demographic of having it.
This is the thing. This is an argument I've had with Cortez a million times, bro. And I'll be like, yo, Cor, why you don't be speaking Spanish in your battles, bro? They love that shit.
Move.
And it is a cheat move. Because
Not
they're
even
gonna they're gonna have the rice and bean bars. Yeah. They're gonna have the platanos bars.
Right. Use a lot of that.
Why not say something?
But that's the thing.
They don't.
But that's the thing. Like, so, just like you said, those bars would be thrown at you fluently.
Yeah.
No
Fluently.
issues. Like, hey, like the most like racist shit I've ever heard. People have said to me.
And if you try to run, give you a wet back, some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's like, hey, I mean.
And another Spanish nigga say that shit.
But that's why. But that's why, like. You said something, Space?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I just watched a whole battle in Mexico the other day for Red Bull.
There's a Spanish battle league, and they want to come on the show.
Yeah, I just heard it.
They're like
the same
bigger
dudes?
than the English speaking.
Correct.
Leagues. Yeah.
Correct.
Same thing.
And this is what I'm saying. That's a whole fan base.
Brazil, Africa.
Everywhere. But that itself is a whole fan base of people who want to champion you because you represent them, whether you want to or not.
Exactly.
When they see you, you represent them.
That's how I mean it's a natural thing. I do represent them.
Right. Yes, but that's what I'm trying to say. But sometimes, but like I don't know, maybe it's the verbiage or whatever. But even like the same thing I hear from other Latino, like some others, I kind of hear you in the same. The same thing
Cortez be saying.
And what's
I didn't say Cortez.
I'll put it out there though.
No,
bro,
I'll put it out there.
What is it exactly?
That be his argument
like,
with me.
It's more like they're like, look, I don't want to be
just that.
You know, I want to be more than that, which I get because the same thing.
No, it's not. I get. That's not my point. Cause I am that.
Right, but
you
gotta listen to
I'm not focused on it.
You just gotta listen to the verbiage. Like, hey, the Latinos, I'll keep them in this corner, this circle. Like the verbiage you're using sounds like like they there, but like I ain't that.
No, it's they there, but they not here. I want them there.
Right.
But they not there. No, they here.
No,
like
they there.
Probably
They're
the
there.
most.
They're there. I guarantee you drop like 3 Spanish bars in your next battle.
No, but see, I don't want you to do that.
But I'm telling you,
if you don't speak Spanish in your bars all the time, then don't fake it. You know what I mean?
I get what Jay Murda's saying though. Like to me, it's like from my understanding, it's like Murda's like at the end of the day, this shit is still a predominantly black culture, regardless. Even with me being Haitian, I got mad niggas who's Haitian who's just not listening.
But we love Spanish people, son.
It's not about that. It's just about what this niche and this culture is. It's what it is right here.
Yeah,
what
but you just said it's a
and I'm not saying that it's not
go to a Spanish hood. Who lives next door?
It's like I'm not tapping
just like me.
Right.
But are you listening to the Portugal battle rap league though? Are you listening to the Philippines? I'm just saying.
You just said
from my perspective,
predominantly black, and then you said Haitians.
This is what happens to it. Name
you
a Mexican,
just separated
name a
black
battle
and
rapper.
Haitian.
Yeah, because there is a separation.
No.
Look.
As far as culture,
name a battle rapper.
This is
You're
what
talking
it
about
is.
American.
Yeah,
Then don't say black. Say American.
Because black, we look at black as general as far as universal.
Name one of these battle rappers from Mexican leagues.
You know what I'm saying?
Name a battle rapper from one of these Mexican leagues.
A battle rapper from a Mexican league?
Did you say Tom Marino in Mexico? What you said?
Yeah, it's bigger than
I said name a battle rapper. You said you're not Mexican though, right?
Name a Mexican wrestler, but
see what I'm saying?
more famous than some of the Americans.
Yeah.
But y'all catching on to what I'm saying though, right? Where's the support that we give it to them to expect them or in reverse? You know what I'm saying?
But if the Mexican Battle League is bigger than us, you're gonna appeal to a bigger talent pool then.
Of course,
so you gain that much more fans.
Hell yeah,
right?
Yeah, you just grab one.
You fuck around, be Hitman Holla. You fuck around, be Hitman Holla status tomorrow.
And they would love you even more because you're from the Mecca,
right?
Because they look at you as like this is authentic.
But would he be? But if he's feel authentically himself already, it's like
for sure.
Why do I have to
that shit I would rather
just because?
I don't think it should be like fake. Like, oh,
that's what I'm saying.
So
that's what I'm saying. But it's not because like
Murda. What you just said is what I want to put all together, right? I'm not gonna be fake because again, I don't focus on it. I am a representative of the whole PR. My nigga from Brooklyn too. That's the crazy shit. But now that I would love to get to know how this Mexican league go through, right? To the point where they get in tune with me, and now we out there chopping it up to really get them into this shit. But it's natural,
right?
Because that's something I would want to do. Not now throw a bunch of Spanish bars in my bars to try to adapt the Spanish coat into my shit.
Listen,
so that's more the implication.
I need you to understand.
That's the implication.
Say a Spanish bar and then take off your coat.
I need you to understand.
Like I agree.
I need everybody in this room to understand.
Who the Spanish ball for? Somebody that don't know Spanish.
This is America.
Exactly. Nobody would understand.
This is America, bro. This is America. Everybody in America plays the race card. If it's an advantage for you and you can inspire people who are of your ethnicity, do it.
Yeah, for me.
It's an advantage, though.
For me. Not necessarily even in a battle rap. I think that's an advantage for me. J Murda as a whole, not just the battle rapper J Murda. That's good for me. Not for me to actually, like you said, like being Spanish to now I guess to get a direct answer, it's the disadvantage of how the shit goes in there. You automatically called how you not figure. You know the treatment of how it goes.
Can I give you a prime
This is why I say
example?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Because I do my homework on this shit.
So, but that's what my question
I don't never
was
come to
more
nobody with no suggestions without doing my homework first. Like, is this a fact? It's a fact. Oh, yeah, I can talk this.
And then even just Spanish, any nationality where you're not speaking English.
Yeah.
First of all, the first step, speak English fluently if you're going to be rapping to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
I'm going to tell you
London
why.
Niggas?
Because when people use Spanish bars on you, does the crowd react?
Yes. But see, that's the thing.
So when you flip it on them,
why though?
You know how much more powerful it is?
Bro, you call me a Mexican in the battle, the crowd going to react. Don't change the fact I'm not.
Yes.
And then you come back and be like, blah, 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 blah. They go, ah!
No,
they
it ain't
you
gonna
don't even know
like
what you're saying.
It ain't gonna happen like that.
It's not?
It's not gonna happen like that.
Cortez versus Twerk, Summer Madness. Cortez versus Twerk, Summer Madness. Cortez versus Twerk, Summer Madness.
Yeah.
He smoked Twerk that first round.
That's cool.
And that's what he did. Oh, do the cha-cha.
Yeah. I think the bigger point...
Everybody's going crazy.
The bigger point I'm trying to make is that I don't understand why someone saying you're Mexican is a bar.
Yeah, that's whack.
To me, that's whack.
That's whack.
It's not a punchline. It's not an angle.
Why does it hold weight?
Because it's ignorant and it's funny.
It's ignorant.
Exactly.
So why
it's ignorant to call me Mexican than for me to specify I'm not a Mexican, bro. We all Latino. I don't got a problem with Mexicans to me to specify that.
Right.
Correct.
So again, I'm just not focused on it. Bro, I'm a Latino.
But yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
whether
what I mean.
you focus on it or not, you might get it.
No,
right?
you all gonna get it regardless.
Right.
And that's what I said about the whole disadvantage. It weighs already. It has weight. Where if somebody just calls you a Mexican automatically, crowd ready to go crazy.
Oh my God, that's the toughest
and
ball ever.
Great example of the Cortez shit.
Right.
You can't name 5 of those.
What?
Can't name 5
because Cortez ain't do it 5 times.
Well, I gotta be just Cortez though. That's the thing I'm saying.
I'm just saying because
you can't mention 5 times where niggas got called Mexican. And if you actually flip it on some like Spanish shit, the crowd.
Don Marino. I don't like that he plays.
Cole got just happened.
The
that was
downside.
great. It worked out for him.
But Don Marino does that all the time and it works for him.
Yeah.
Don Marino.
Well,
another thing. How do you feel about Don Marino doing that and don't speak Spanish?
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
It don't matter.
His image.
It don't matter.
That's it. Just play into it.
His image is very.
But hold on.
Just play into
when
it.
When he go to the family reunion,
he said, "Yo, when
who's that? Because you talking about bringing a whole other culture with you.
That's what he is.
Yo, you know what's funny?
You talking about adapting
the
a culture.
ringside. Remember Map? I wanted you to go to ringside.
Ringside.
I wanted you to go. Remember, like 10 years ago, I was like, "Yo, Map, you should go to ringside and do a song for ringside, bro. You're the face of fighting."
See?
Now,
And what you said?
Take advantage of that.
You need to holler at Everlast.
Yeah,
Get your
you're
own
the face
club
of it.
and all. I'm like,
But it's taking
You're
advantage
right.
of
and you know what?
You're right.
It's
You're
taking
right.
advantage of it.
Something.
He
It's
did.
business. If you
Right.
don't take advantage of Spanish
Right.
squad,
I
take
can't
advantage
do
of
it
Yeah,
now,
right.
but-
You're the face of
For
fighting.
your, I love that.
He said you're the face of fighting.
Being the fact that you
I'm the face of fighting.
It's like 2010, bro.
Forget Mike Tyson. Forget Floyd Mayweather.
Yo.
It's me.
Hell nah.
It's me this whole time.
Yo,
It was me.
I'm dead.
It was me.
I just picture the
World Star
commercial.
did it.
Get these boxing gloves.
these
Get
boxing
dose of what you're looking
Dose.
for.
Don't just get one glove.
Get dose.
Dose.
Can I do a commercial?
I
want the commercial.
Hilarious.
You gotta speak Spanish in the commercial though.
Compra dos.
I'm fucking dead.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was in my ear like, yo, you need to do
You
this.
gotta
You need
do
to
Everlast.
boxing classes, all types of shit. I'm like,
Fucking UFC.
but for
I'm
me,
going
there,
through some real
for me,
shit
there
right
was
now,
a
dog.
shame. There was a shame to that because I wanted to be looked at for my talent, but in reality, I should have used all of that. It's real.
I
should've
mean,
used all
shit.
of
I
it.
mean, if there was, I mean, to this day, you still looked at as the guy who be snuffing people. So I mean, use what you got, man. Fuck it.
I use it when I need to.
It is what it is.
I use it
man.
when I need to.
You know, selectively.
Ain't no
When I have conversations with people
Everlast,
and I talk really close, that's when I'm using it. That's
Hey,
when I'm using it.
hey,
Listen. You really want to do this?
put your hat to
You
their
really
forehead.
want to play with me like this? That's when I'm using it.
It's over.
And then in their mind, they be like,
Oh, it's gonna happen.
woo!
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yo, my bad, son. I ain't even mean it like that. You know some battle rap shit.
What,
I'm like,
that
all right,
was a
cool.
bunch of flashbacks and
Right,
stuff.
it just plays in their mind. It just plays in their mind. Like, who am I really talking to right now?
I'm dead. Hilarious.
It's what it is. Since we've been on the topic of race,
Your math transition.
That
yo, my
Transition.
transitions be the illest, son. Math transitions is the illest. Listen, and this was something I said to you personally. I was like, I didn't want this to be like just a focal point of us sitting down. I wanted it to be more things because there's been so many things said already. There was you with the apology, which in some people's opinion, they feel like made it worse, which is backwards to me. Like, you do something, you don't feel comfortable with it, you apologize, and they're like, no, it's worse now. So what were you supposed to say? Yeah, motherfucker, I said it. Like, what were you supposed to do? You feel me? But you get to this point where it's like, some people want to hold this against you, some people don't. What I want to know is, watching the apology, as you said, you came from a particular background, a racist background, to quote you. And I wanted to get some insight on what that is.
Of course. So racism and ignorance, I think, are like coincide deeply with that, especially growing up in like an all-white town.
Right. What town is this?
Castle Rock, Colorado.
Castle Rock, Colorado.
Yeah, small town in Colorado.
So it's not safe for people like me. That's what you're saying? It's like,
well, there's like
Don't
growing up,
even
there was
stop the gas.
nobody.
There was nobody.
I think there was like one black kid in my school.
wow.
One. All white.
Did you tease him?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Just gotta ask.
No, but I think like the hard part about this for me is I feel like everything I'm being said is like being sort of like grown to something that it can be too. But what I was trying to say is I'm from an upbringing that is rooted in ignorance,
Right.
as a lot of white people are, because we're not that far away from everything that happened. It's like
You're not that close to everything that happened.
yeah, for sure.
Right.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not
Right.
that close to everything that happened, but also my parents' generation and then their parents' generation was like where like everything was still there, you know. So it's like we're not that distant from it. So my parents, you know, there is some racism that my parents were raised with, and inherently being raised by people with that, I'm gonna get some of that too.
Right. So, are you saying your parents was home like these niggas?
I mean, I definitely heard some racist comments growing up that are deplorable for me today. Right. But I wasn't raised with racist ideals like to hate anybody of color or anything like that. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna like my whole thing is like now I'm all, especially where I'm at in my path in life, I'm all about taking accountability and being as honest about who I am and where I sit. And that's all I can do is be like, yeah, I was raised and I said some things growing up that like right now it definitely would not, you know? I thought things that right now I definitely do not think. Right. And I think talking about that might bring some people that are fans of battle rap and fans of my channel to be like, oh, yeah, I kind of thought that like way too. Yeah. You know, and like kind of like being more comfortable being like, yeah, how I used to think was wrong. Even if like they view it as not being totally racist, it's like it still is, you know, at the end of the day. Even me laughing at that joke, it's like there are people I still see to this day being like, all he did was laugh at a joke. And my point with bringing this discussion up over and over again is to reiterate that it is incorrect. And let's talk about why it is incorrect. Right. So, yeah, so definitely raised with like ignorant ideals to a degree, but not straight out like total racism. But I also see, you know, B-Dot brought up a point that he thinks all white people are inherently racist, and it's hard for me to disagree with that, honestly.
Well, me personally, I feel like everybody's racist to a certain extent because, all right, not racist, prejudice.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Prejudice in a way where, if I'm black, I am gonna feel a certain way, and society kind of helps program us to feel certain ways about certain races. I'm gonna feel a certain way about a white cop or a white person, you know, but if we interact in a negative way, I'm automatically already thinking in my mind, you're probably racist. Yeah. Even if it's like you stepped on my shoes in the club and you didn't want to apologize, I'm gonna think, yo, you don't want to apologize because he's racist. When in reality, he might just be an asshole. He might have did it to like 5 white people before he got to me. So I think everybody has like this part of their mind where it's like survival mode in a way, where it's like, you know, my race, you know, I want us to win. Like I'm doing the support black business. But it would be weird for people to see me on here like, yeah, support white business. It would be weird. So this race thing is, we gotta be careful with the ideas or the lines that we cross or respect. Just because I like mac and cheese the most, don't mean I got something against mashed potatoes. You feel what I'm saying? But I wanted to get more in depth with, all right, you saying, all right, Colorado, you grew up there?
I got a pretty in-depth question myself too, yo. Like, I think just for this, clearing this up probably a help out in any other way for many other people. You was around more or less, let's say, racial verbal abuse at that time. It was what we call verbal abuse. Right. Are there times where you maybe been around physical abuse of any type of racial shit?
No, I've never seen anything.
Because it's something you automatically start thinking. If he around that type of shit, they probably, like you said, look at the first question you asked about the one black kid in school.
Did you tease him?
Like, you know, things being said that definitely are racist. You know?
Oh, like in your household?
In my household, at school, like amongst friends.
But you and your boys never jumped no black people, right?
No, exactly. I've never seen anybody, nothing of that nature. But I'm not trying to be like, you know, I'm basically trying to call it all ignorance as racism.
Of course.
Right. So, of course. And just be honest about that, because I feel like that's all you can do and especially me being a guest in black culture, I feel like it's of the utmost importance to be honest about that and be like, yeah, I was raised like, you know, with some ignorant shit going on in my household, you know?
Right. What made you what made you decide to be different?
Well, I've always loved hip hop, like always. You know, the first battle I saw was in '98. I'm 35, so I was like relatively young at the time. It was RZA versus Moon.
RZA versus Moon?
Yeah.
Moon, like Moon?
Yeah.
From Jersey?
Right?
Yeah, on the stage. Yep.
Yeah.
Moon?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Check that out.
Oh, you battled him too?
Yeah, I battled him.
Shout out to Smoke.
Old man with the cold hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I've always been a
Who
fan.
won that?
Moon did. Moon beat RZA.
Lost me.
It's my life.
Yeah.
Moon beat RZA.
Yeah, that's
In front
pretty.
of thousands of people
Wow.
on the stage.
Swave
I remember
and Ike
seeing
were
Moon
actually
in the
there.
Fight Club. That's about it.
Swave was there?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he
Swave
like,
was there?
He was like, I was at that battle. It's like, holy shit.
What?
Yeah.
You said it was 67. What year was it?
67.
So he's gonna be like, yo, man, I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. You know I ain't no 67, nigga. I'm only 5 years older than you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, so, you know, always been a fan of hip hop, and also moving away from Colorado was a big thing too. I moved to the Bay Area when I was 18,
Right.
and I've never moved back to Colorado. So I've lived in California for 17 years now.
17 years.
So yeah, and just like getting in a different environment, being around a bunch of different people, being accepted into Black culture, yeah, changed a lot of things, definitely.
When you say acceptance, what exactly is acceptance to you?
Being involved in it in any way, shape, and form, like being allowed to be able to come in and film and be paid, and being allowed to be able to like film a music video, like.
Well, I would say that's not necessarily acceptance. Those are business situations.
Okay.
Acceptance to me is like someone who bought an X-Clan album saying Eminem is top 5. That's like acceptance. You know what I mean? I'd say the acceptance for me was being at battles, and paying attention to Avocado reacting to bars.
For sure.
Sometimes he would be the loudest person.
Yeah,
like,
I was saying where it started, but it definitely got to a place where like I had fans, like people were fans of me,
right?
Which was very weird to me because I'm like
because you would have got reacted. You would have got like
I'm like
I battled Jim and you was like in the background like he's so gangster. I was like.
I had to kick those chicken nuggets off the stage that Jim's brought.
Yo, I had oh man, I thought up the best rebuttal for that afterwards.
Yeah, it's gotta be the worst.
Oh, that's shit. I was like, well, how many chicken nuggets did you drop? What was it, about 30? Why don't you get down here and clean this up, nigga? Stop being dirty. That would have just bodied it.
Yeah.
I thought that shit up after. I was bad.
Well, that was Jim's?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim's.
But Avocado threw me off with he's so gangster. I did just left my mind.
Yeah. So,
that was a fine rebuttal, though. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
But yeah, definitely been accepted into this culture with open arms. Like I don't feel like I ever felt like uncomfortable.
Right.
Nobody ever like questioned my motives being here.
Right.
Because I do love battle rap.
I know you do.
I left a good job to be doing this full time. And now I'm on the road dedicating literally my life to this tournament. So yeah, it got accepted and...
you drove out here?
Yeah, I drove out here. So I took this tournament on the road because I wanted to bring the production to the next level, and I can't fly with all that gear. So got a van, driving to Atlanta, Jersey, Detroit, LA, and then back again, and then staying in LA, so.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But
it's
yeah.
a documentary right there.
Yeah,
I know.
That.
Yeah, so... Yeah, man. I mean,
He gave me he is vibes. He already started. He's like, yeah, to blow it up.
Right. We already thought about that. It's already in the works, man.
We're on episode 90.
Right.
But yeah, the acceptance was something that I'm definitely like cognitive of. I know it, and yeah, I think that's something that's worth mentioning is that Black culture does accept people, like especially hip hop.
Right.
And I think that actually doesn't get discussed enough by somebody who's white. You know, that's like, I never had a problem getting in here.
Right.
And I was a guest and like open arms, like come in,
Yeah.
you know, like be a part of us, join the party, you know. But it is something to note that I am a guest at the end of the day. And if I violate the rules, there's the door, you know.
Right.
So yeah, this thing has been a good lesson in that, I feel. So,
have you reached out to the other guys in the videos?
I haven't talked to Liam Bagnall, but I have talked to 24/7 about it.
Right.
You know, he was the one that contacted me.
Because I know they were giving out his information.
Going down. Yeah. Like
They
I
were
see
like,
them
"Yo,
put
he's
out
a teacher? What?
his job info.
He put all his job info out there and was like, yo, that's so. So what's his status? Like, where's he at with it?
I don't know as far as that goes, like his professional career being in jeopardy. I'm assuming it isn't in jeopardy because he wasn't teaching at the time that video came out. So it's kind of like, but at the same time, you know, I let him know that what he did was fucked up. Right. And he's aware of that, but I think as time goes on, it becomes just more and more apparent how wrong it was.
Right.
And yeah, just contacted him and let him know he fucked up. He wanted to reach out to a couple battle rappers that I just said it wasn't a good idea because
the people are still upset.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Averb's reaction?
I understand. I mean, I understand all the
because Averb got like 11 kids.
Yeah.
So like he's gonna feel a way about talking about black fathers.
Yeah.
He's gonna go through the top with that shit.
No, I understand all the pain.
Yeah.
I wasn't like ever like, I don't get why this person's mad because like with the extreme crimes being committed in this country,
right?
It's wildly understandable.
Right.
Whilst when you think you have an ally in this culture of somebody that's white, to see them do that, completely understand.
Yeah, it feels kind of like a backstab. Like
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some people be like, oh, that's his true colors, you know, which it's like, I'm not here to tell anybody how to think at all.
Right. You can only speak your truth.
Yeah, I can only speak my truth and listen too. You know, like, how did I let you down? I'm sorry that I let you down, but how is it? I will say that he did misunderstand what I said in the video, though. I didn't say Averb was a bad father. Never said that.
Oh, you said something like they're gonna go watch Averb.
Yeah, you got to go practice to beat
Averb.
Yeah,
right.
Because I don't know why, but Verb is always somebody that first comes to my mind. Like when I'm making like a template for something, I always say Verb. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, Verb on him up.
But regardless, I could see why his name even being mentioned in something would make him mad. So yeah, I'm not like shocked.
Have you had a chance to speak to him?
I've reached out to him in every way I can, and he's not down with talking. He hasn't said that, but he just hasn't replied.
Right.
But I'm on the road, and I'm completely down to drive to St. Louis and talk to him in person. Like,
well, Verb, you heard it. If you want to sort this thing out, and I get it, bro. I get it, bro, because there's so much persecution. Just watching TV, I get angry. And I shouldn't, but there's so many things that I notice. I don't know if everybody else notices it, of like shows where black people are being portrayed as like just drug dealers, just criminals, just idiots, or they just talk bad, they have bad English. Like, it gets on my nerves because I'm like, yo, why is this image constantly being projected when there's so many people that have changed the world? Why isn't that promoted? You know what I'm saying? So I get it for him. Like, Verb is one of those people, like, he sees something, he holds on to it. He's like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. But I think that within this culture, you know, my first time traveling to Canada and seeing so many people, like for me, it was weird because I'm used to, you know, we go to a smack event, gonna be mad black people, mad Spanish people, you know what I'm saying? You're not really used to, like, when you go to like a King of the Dot event, Toronto, and you see how many white fans you have, and they coming up to you like, yo, what up, da-da, yo, you the greatest, yo, I saved for a month to get my ticket to come here, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm really from Oslo, whatever, across the world, and I wanted to see you. It kind of makes you realize that this thing that we have is crossing borders, it's crossing lines, it's crossing everything that separates us, and it brings us together. and to know that you're a staple in this thing, it's like, it's almost heartbreaking for people to look at you a certain way when my interactions with you, and I feel like I'm a good judge of character. Like I said, I'm a spy catcher. You know, they broke down all the tests that I did. I'm a spy catcher, so I'm good at reading people. You know what I mean? And I never felt like, I never got that vibe from you. So to hear it, it's like, damn, I hope this is something that we hold on to, because in turn, that's gonna affect how we look at so many other people. And I don't want that to happen. So, you know, I mean, if there is a way that you guys can have a conversation, that would be awesome. Verb, I would say, yo, listen, sit down, have this conversation. Because it's gonna be the kids that watch you and the kids that watch Avo that's gonna learn from this, and it's not gonna exist no more. You feel me?
I just wanted to like ask, like, how'd you get into battle rap? Like, what was your first thing that got you into this?
I saw RZA vs. Moon because I was a huge fan of Wu-Tang. Okay. And I was watching BET and I was like, oh wow, RZA.
Yeah, Wu-Tang.
And he's doing this like competitive thing.
Right.
This is kind of cool. So that was like my first introduction. But like, I think when I really fell in love was Scribble Jam. Like I was at an Atmosphere show, and his DJ was Mr. Dibbs, and he used to run Scribble Jam. And I bought the VHS. First battle I saw was like, I think Mac Lethal versus Kashmir the Professional. I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. Yeah. And then it was just like wormhole time. I went down like on Kazaa and LimeWire, like searching for all the fucking
Solomon
lost files.
And Mortal Technique.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All these guys.
MCBattles.com, and I just became a hyper fan.
Yo, back in the days, battle rappers all had the same motion. It'd be like, yo, 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 yo. Yo, these niggas just be walking back and forth. Yo, I'm gonna bust my ass. Yo. Like, yo, where you going? So the niggas standing right there. So like
jumping around, animated.
And the new battle rap, like we right here with it. These motherfuckers used to be all around the stage doing all types of shit. But it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. What do you think about it transcending to what it is now?
Battle rap?
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I want this to be to a place where everybody's being paid the money they deserve. Like, you know, the talent in battle rap deserves a lot more than they get. You know, it's like
you're spitting albums and battles.
For real, and you guys are entertaining the top entertainers in the world too.
Facts.
So it's like, you know, there's no reason why like you guys shouldn't be getting 6 figures for a battle, in my opinion. And it's great that it's finally kind of getting to that level. Like I love it. Like like all things aside, the money, I'm at least happy that it's going in certain people's pockets.
As much as you love battle rap, do you ever feel like, yo, fuck battle rap, I'm done with you?
Did you feel like that when that happened?
Oh yeah, definitely. The first day,
it's like, what?
The first day it came out, I was like, okay, everybody hates me. They're calling me a racist, which I'm not a racist, and I don't feel like a racist.
Let's rewind just a little bit. There was a protest going on in the midst of this. Yes. On caffeine.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's when I realized the strength of Avocado. Everything that went up on caffeine, battle rap wise, they were bombing all the comments. All you saw was the avocado emoji.
Which I mean, I thought that was kind of fucked up in a way. Like, especially with like on people's shows who I'm like friends with, like Henny's show. They're just like,
they bombed it.
I'm like, why? Like me and Henny are like mad cool. He's been on Ruin Your Day. Like, why do that in the first place?
Yo, Henny, I'm not gonna lie, I was doing that too.
You was throwing avocados.
Mad avocado joints. So I was like, yo, get
That's
these niggas out of here.
That's like promotion to me though. Like,
yeah, I mean, I appreciate regardless, and you know, like that means the world to me. Honestly, like having the respect and love. Because
they was like
peers.
promoting Avo, right? Like,
yeah.
They were like,
yo, get him in there to do these edits. We're tired of seeing people walk around in the background.
I wanted to clear that up, right? So I heard a couple different things, right? So they said you got the first show, right?
Genesis.
Genesis. You were booked and paid for that, correct?
Yeah, I did it.
Got you.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, the stream didn't work out. So that whole thing, was that on behalf of Caffeine, or were you a part of that as well?
It's 100% on Caffeine. The stream didn't work
out.
They greatly underestimated how many people would tune in. and their servers could not handle that amount of people, which is a great problem to have. Power of battle rap, it's strong, which is wonderful. But drop the ball. It's super, super, super hard.
Right.
You know, you got Drake mad. You know, it's like, what the like, this is a big ball drop.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, caffeine, you know, mishaps happen, so it is what it is. But that's the only event I've ever worked with them on.
Well, do you feel as if they blamed you for that mishap? Because from what I
or
understand,
not working with you was a way of kind of blaming you?
Maybe.
Right, because because it kind of seems like, hey, you know, we gave him this job and he didn't meet the expectations, so now we're not booking him.
I mean, possibly. I mean, I think what really it boils down to is that Caffeine is a small app. You know, they're not a big app.
Right.
And they have money now. So it's like they're from nothing to have some money. And what they want to do is have complete creative control over this thing that they're doing, which is battle rap right now. That's a big thing. That's the that's the biggest thing.
Right.
So I think they're just trying to like baby it essentially, and getting me out of there is a way to do that, you know, so they can have more creative control. Yeah, essentially.
So it's a like I hit the lotto, don't tell me what to do with my money type of thing.
Yeah, kind of, I think. You know, I don't know. I mean,
just being realistic.
Speculate.
This is a question that people, you know, they speculate this, they speculate that. Had Smack and Bees or Chico, the URL staff, campaigned for you to stay, do you think they would let you stay?
No, they did campaign for me to stay. Like Smack, Chico, Beasley rode super hard for me, like to get me in there. Like
that's what's up.
Super hard. You know, like no.
And they said no.
Yeah, they're like, we want to do the production. And the thing that I'm happy about now is that, do you guys know who JB is?
Yeah.
So he's directing the events now, which is amazing. My issue at first was that they didn't have anybody from the culture on production staff.
Right.
So they had people that have never filmed a battle, never edited a battle, never even known.
That's stupid as hell.
Like I think when Uncle Rob was up on the screen, they had your name under his judging. Yep. So it's just like small stuff like that, not small stuff, big stuff like that.
It's like disrespectful.
Nah, it was Uncle Ra under my name. I mean,
So it's like disrespectful. Like you don't know this.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah.
And to think that you can do it better than people that have been doing it for a decade plus, to me is like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm glad that JB is in the position he is because it's going to reflect on the product heavily. And yeah, URL rode really heavy for me, and unfortunately, they just didn't want to do it for whatever reason.
I mean, on any level, do you? I mean, obviously, you're saying they rode hard for you, and whatever the case may be. But being that you were filming URL for a very long time.
What year did you start?
And as Math said, you kind of created a look. Right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, on some level, like you were cut out of a situation? Like, is there any, like, all right, for a better question, is your relationship with URL the same?
I mean, I love URL. Okay. I have a good relationship with them to this day.
Me too.
I wish them the best. I just saw Beasley yesterday. So it's like I have a great relationship with them. And the reason why I am so passionate about this is because I fucking care. I care what their product looks like a lot to me. Like seeing it look like a soap opera hurts me. Like it hurts me a lot. I'm like, this is not what I grew up liking. And I feel like it's a misrepresentation of the art form to especially new people that are tuning in. So yeah, I mean, do I feel like I got cut out? I guess you could say that. I don't take it personally from URL. I definitely have an issue with caffeine, 100% have an issue with them. It's not changed because of this controversy that I'm wrapped up in. But yeah, I still have an issue with caffeine, 100%.
They go to, like you said, they cut, like, more or less to have control, cut you off more or less to have more control of what they got going on.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's why.
Now specifically, the control.
Wait, let me just ask, because it goes in. Right. So, just to quote, you said, like, it looks like a soap opera. Like, I get it. But do you, I think I actually spoke to somebody on, like, Twitter about this. Yeah. Do you think to, like, the average consumer, they care? They just want to hear bars. You think they care about the visual?
I mean,
as much as obviously you would. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
and like me, I'll catch you shouldn't have
Summer
filmed
Madness
it.
10. Does it matter that they're battling on the set where Will Smith got shot with Carlton? Like, does that matter?
I mean, those battles were fucking incredible. So
that's fucking hilarious.
No, yeah, like, do you think to like to the shut up? I hate that.
Carlton, no! The whole time I was watching, I just kept hearing that. Carlton, no!
Well, who put that out there? Who put that out there?
I did.
Yo.
I did.
So I was like, y'all never heard that. I didn't know that. I wish I knew when I was watching.
Do I think that the average person cares?
Yes.
The answer is I don't think that if you ask the random, like anybody like that doesn't really know anything about battle rap, hey, do you like the way this shot? Maybe they won't, but I have I've watched it with my homegirl and she doesn't know too much about battle rap, but she sat down and said, this looks like a Broadway play, like off the bat. There's a reason why things are filmed in a certain way. There's a reason why sports is filmed at 60 frames per second, film is not. There's reasons why this is this way, and I think it's just, I don't know, you gotta film.
I like 24 too.
Yeah, 24.
Looks more cinematic.
It's the best, yeah.
Right.
It's the best frame rate.
Right.
But yeah.
But at faster frame rates, isn't it better for like slow motion?
It is, for sure. And it's better for just like sports is what it looks phenomenal at, because it's supposed to make it look more hyper-real.
Yeah. Right.
And that's the reason why we love cinema, is it's supposed to be a fantasy. It's supposed to take us out of real life.
Don't tell them how to fix it.
I already told them in my blog.
I already told them how to fix it.
The thing is, in my blog too, I explained that URL tried super hard to get me on as a consultant. Like, okay, you don't want to hire him, he'll be on as a consultant. I'm like, cool.
Right.
I'll tell them what to do.
Right.
Like literally, like film this frame rate. Like here are my secrets. Like out there, but they didn't listen. Like I got brought on as a consultant. I was like asking the camera ops that day, like, what frame rate are you filming at? They're like, oh, 24. Day of, it's 30. It's still 30. And I was talking to like the operators, like, have you guys ever watched a battle before? Some were like, and they're all nice guys. They work in the industry, so it's nothing against them. But
they just don't care.
They're like, yeah, I've watched battle rap. Like They're like, I've seen it.
I saw that 8th Mile shit.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. They're like, it's like AB conversation.
Right.
That's exactly how they say it too.
They just don't have the passion for it, and it's kind of.
It's 8 Mile. I know. Everybody say 8th Mile though.
No, that's what we said. That's what I said. I said that's exactly how they would say it. I've seen the 8th Mile thing.
So, I don't know. It's just disappointing from that aspect, I feel. But I am happy that JB's in a good position now with it.
Right.
And I think that's going to reflect in the product. Summer Madness 10, the battles were incredible. I watched the event, and the battles were fire. Battles are super good.
I want to ask this question. And might be an inside question. Not everybody's going to understand what I'm saying. But do you think that they cut you out because of ownership?
Ownership.
What do you mean?
Like how I own the footage, how are we saying that?
Oh.
I mean, I do own the footage, but I am glad to, I would never think twice if they're like, hey, we want the footage. I'd be like, here.
Right.
I'm not like, well, I'm going to keep it to do something else with.
Right. But if you was Caffeine, would you be comfortable with that?
Oh, maybe. I mean, but the thing is, it's like, if you're a company, you have to operate under professional standards. So it's like, if you want to own the footage, what you're supposed to do what's called a media buyout.
Right.
And it's usually, I think something like, it's like 15% of the total budget goes towards that, and you own the footage. I've done it for a lot of projects before, because when you're hired to film something, you're just hired to film it, and then if you're hired to edit something, they own the edits. They don't own the raw files. Right. So that's the difference. But I mean, that could be it. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different theories I have. I just think it's mostly they want to control it. They want to have complete control because they're putting a lot of money into it. So it's understandable from that perspective. To me, it just comes across as wildly like egotistical to think that they can do a better job than people that actually fucking love the actual
without even
art.
Consultation.
Yeah, totally. So
I do want to fist bump you real quick for the Legends Only edit.
Oh yeah, thank you for giving me the chance to do that. That was phenomenal.
Math Hoffa versus Method Man was definitely edited by none other than Avocado.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was fun.
Come on, y'all were supposed to clap on that. That was great. That was great.
Definitely, like you said, a cinematic feel. Definitely was like a movie.
Yeah.
Definitely gave movie vibe.
No, that's good to hear.
Really
that's good to hear.
Dope.
And that only comes from caring.
Of course. Like
You
you
know what I
said, he actually does love it. You can show from the work that he put in it.
Right.
He definitely loved it. You could tell. And that was actually a question I was wondering. Was the question more or less do we think that the footage, how it looks, matters?
No, my question was more so like the average consumer. Like, I'm not gonna front. I thought like more people made a fuss about the footage because it was a thing that everybody was talking about. Because one thing with battle rap is like if somebody throws like a wrench in something,
yeah, they're like
everybody's like, look at the wrench.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You know, so
Totally agree.
I feel like sometimes people bring things to light and then they're like, oh yeah. But most of the time people are just like
They don't
pressing the
really
like
care.
button.
Yeah.
Right.
And not entering like an actual opinion that's educated.
Yeah.
So like, I was, my first glance, I'm like, a lot of people were making comments about, oh, like the footage sucks, everything sucks. And yeah, from a visual standpoint, and I understand what he brought to the table, and then I see what's happening now. Obviously, I know,
Facts. Makes a
Avo,
difference.
right? The chef, right?
The
love,
chef.
Love the quote.
I am
right?
the chef.
I love it. I
am the
I was like
chef.
in love with it the whole day. I couldn't
I
stop
whip
saying
it up.
Yeah.
Whip
Like,
it
I will always be
real
the
good.
fucking chef.
Avocado.
A salute to you.
I
Right.
do honestly though that blog though, although it's like I don't like disagree with anything I said, I do like kind of look back on that in retrospect as being like that is something I'm gonna learn from moving forward because I felt like that was kind of an egotistical thing to do. And that's outside of my character.
But we're battle rappers. Like I love shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
But I totally get it. I totally get it.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
But in the same instance, it's like I want to correct this.
Yeah.
I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Like Summer Madness 3 after what happened, I did a blog with my moms.
Yeah.
And I was about to put that out.
Yeah.
And something told me like, nah, bro, just fall back. You're going too hard. Like,
Wait,
they're gonna hate you just for a little while. It's gonna take time and works before it's mended.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So, luckily, I ain't had to put my moms out there like that. You know what I mean?
To wrap up,
that would have been like a couple third rounds and shit. Like,
well, why would you? I don't understand putting my mom's in.
Yo, you get in trouble, man. You be like, yo, mom, they think I'm crazy, mom.
Oh, you was supposed to say, yo, mom.
Tell them I'm not crazy,
No.
mom. Already like my son is just a very strong-minded individual.
No.
Might have helped. I thought it might have helped. I'm glad I never put it out. I'm glad I never put it out. Word. I felt bad,
dead.
bro. I felt bad.
He really is.
Yeah.
But just to wrap up that idea, like I thought a lot of it was people just running on the bandwagon.
Totally.
Yeah.
And like
the mob. The angry mob with the pitchforks coming. Yeah. Yesterday I typed 100 avocados on the caffeine live, and today I almost died.
Because as quick as like everybody's on your side.
Yep.
Just as fast, they want to kill you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, granted, I'm not going to lie. The blog, when I saw it, I was like, nah, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Mm-hmm. Granted, and 24/7, I was like, all right, he must die today. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. I was like, nah, this guy is crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, I did feel kind of the same way everybody else felt like, wow, this is crazy.
Of course.
But then also knowing you and, knowing like I've asked you for things and you do it. You know what I mean? You're never like
you gotta trust your heart sometimes.
Being like I've never had any bad experiences with you.
Gotten
Like,
black
it's always
folks
been
in a lot of
love,
bad spaces, beloved.
You know? Huh?
Gotten black folks in a lot of bad spaces.
No, trusting your heart?
Yeah.
No, I dig it.
Yeah.
Nat Turner, one of them.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I get it.
For sure. Like, so it was, I mean, obviously, it was tough to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody loves you. You know what I mean? And then everybody was, like, rooting for you.
Yeah.
And, like, literally from one day to the next, it was like, we were all like, hey, Avocado, we want you to be filming Caffeine. And then the next day it's like, oh, what the fuck? Now, I had a question. Who posted that video?
And why? because it came at such a time.
Yes, no, like
that was like
when was
everybody's
that video
protesting
posted?
for Avo.
Was it reposted?
And all of a sudden, this video comes out of nowhere like, you going for Avo, huh? What do you think now? And it's like, oh shit, who did that? It just seemed like it was
strategized.
It was strategized.
Yeah, it seemed that way.
Who do you think was behind that?
It was all premeditated. Definitely premeditated.
I don't know. I
was
mean,
it Norbs?
Who knows? I really don't know.
Was it Norbs?
I don't really have any opinion that's deep rooted in anything, honestly. I mean
the actual footage though. Like,
oh, what is it on?
Yeah,
it was on Don't Flop.
Yeah, Don't Flop,
which is a British battle league.
Right.
Okay.
So it's been out. Oh. It's been out for 6 years. So it's been up there.
It's been there.
Gotcha.
But it was just.
And obviously, that's not the first time you saw it.
No.
Okay.
No. So I've seen it. And the thing is, I talked about this in Restore Order, and this is kind of just an example about like the difference between me now and 6 years ago is when I saw the video and everybody's like, yo, like B-Dot was the first person to hit me up. He's like, I just saw this video and you have to address this. You have to say something publicly. It's kind of crazy. I was like, okay, what is this? Like, I was like, damn, like, what the fuck? And I was thinking about...
That was the first time someone bring it to your attention, B-Dot?
Yeah, he texted me in the morning.
And was that when everyone found out?
Yes,
or was it prior?
No, it was when everybody found out.
Gotcha.
Because nobody has ever said anything about that video to me.
And it's been online. And it's been online.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, I say this. When I clicked on it, I saw a chubby Avo with a beer in his hand. I said, oh, that's not Avo. All right, cool. And that was like pretty much the end of it. Like to this day, I haven't watched the whole thing. Because that's not the guy I met. You feel what I'm saying? And I know like, had you guys met me maybe 15 years ago, you would have had an impression of me that doesn't represent who I am today. So I try not to judge people just because I've been through so many situations where people will try to hold one moment over your head for the rest of your life. And it's unfair because a lot of these people commenting, we don't have a way of peeking into their lives and seeing, what are you doing? Yeah, did you punch your moms in the face today? Like, what? You know, we don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Sitting up here, judging people. So,
I mean, the thing is, it's like,
and it's people that'll be under a comment like, we need to treat our women better. But meanwhile, you probably got a fucked up history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hypocritical.
Yeah.
But they're protected because they're not popular.
Yeah.
So once I saw it, I was like, this ain't it.
I'm all about taking accountability, and I have a show on my channel called Ruin an Hour that is that 100%. And I think that everybody makes mistakes in life. That goes without saying. Show me the most successful man, I'll show you the man that's made the most mistakes.
Right. I agree with that.
And I'm about coming out and admitting them. I'll make a mistake tomorrow. I'll fuck up on my drive home tonight. It's like, I'll do something wrong. It's about learning and growing from it.
Right.
Am I gonna sit here and be like, everybody should just forget about that and accept me with open arms again? No. I can't say that at all. It's only my job to learn and grow from it and educate other white people about their privilege and what to do if there is a situation that comes up like the one I was in.
Right.
And what I did was incorrect. But yeah, so I'm totally about taking accountability for my mistakes.
Now, to ruin your hour, I'm a fan of it also.
Thank you.
Almost made me a Patreon. I figured, we good. I'm going to just bounce this 20 back and forth for the chat.
We're doing good.
We're doing good with the 20.
Good, yeah.
I don't know whose side it's on, but if I see you live, the 20 is coming back and forth again, you know what I mean? But there was something that you mentioned, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very curious about this thing. You did porn before.
I did do porn.
What kind of porn?
I did porn for...
Did you do pause porn?
Did I do pause? Oh, you're talking about like homosexual?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, everyone thought that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know. Right,
yeah, I know everybody thinks that.
Why did they think that?
Gay porn.
Because for example...
Hey, yo!
Well, for the same reason why two people blow up pictures of you without a shirt on, I think it's something to be inflammatory about.
And this is the ultimate rebuttal.
Wait,
the ultimate rebuttal.
What I missed?
Avo just had a ball.
You had a bar?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I have no bars.
No, yeah.
Oh, wait. Is this porn still available?
I mean, I'm not selling it anymore. That's
no. Is it still out?
It's on Pornhub. Like if I.
Yeah.
All right, the link will be in the bio.
No, it's not something I'm proud of at all, and
Why?
it's not something I'm condoning because it was fueled from a sex addiction, like 100%. It wasn't fueled from anything that I view as healthy in the slightest.
Right.
Furthermore, I did it when I was in a relationship and I was cheating on my girlfriend by doing porn.
Did she know you was doing porn?
She would catch me over and over again doing it.
Doing porn?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I can say I've had some dark moments in my life also where I can't say that I was addicted, but I do believe that I was trying to solve my problems.
I think you laughing without
No, I'm just being real. And this is something that people need to talk about because you might not realize what you're doing.
Yeah.
Some people, you got issues, and you're either trying to block them with alcohol, block them with sex, or block them with drugs.
100%.
And there was times in my life where, okay, maybe me and my kid's mother split up, and I would just go on a rampage, just cracking everything, even things I didn't want to crack. I would meet a chick and be like, I don't want to fuck this chick. And an hour later, I'm in the bathroom with her like that, B. And I would feel like shit.
Yeah. After nigga bad as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of situations that shouldn't have happened, but they happened because I was trying to blind myself to something I wasn't dealing with. So when I watched you ruin an hour, I was like, some powerful shit, Avo. You can't be connecting on these levels with me. You can't be connecting like that.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people can resonate with that and empathize with that. And I've been talking about this on my channel for I think I've been running Ruin an Hour for over a year and a half now. And yeah, I'm not embarrassed about it at all because it's really, to me, I think a lot of people, like you said, you're watching it and you're like, oh, I've kind of been in a similar boat, kind of, in a way in my past.
Right.
And it lets you look at yourself and, look at some mistakes you've made and maybe grow from them.
Right.
And I'm totally okay with doing that. I'm all about being super honest about the mistakes I've made. And yeah, that was a big one. That was a fucking huge one. So.
How long were you in there?
I was doing porn for 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You say you was shooting.
No, I was in it.
Oh, he was in
shooting, directing.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He was the guy there.
I thought you was
getting money.
I thought you was shooting. I thought that's where you got your skills from.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's different. It's different, bro.
Yeah.
It's
that's
a different type of thing.
Yeah.
No, it depends on what your motivations are. He realized his motivations wasn't coming from a healthy place.
No, not at all.
Just like mine wasn't.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate my battle rap mom, bro.
Go ahead, go.
No, just
Jay Murda said
I got
bars.
This is what we do this.
Just what he said, he was like, oh yeah, he just wasn't coming from a healthy mind. It's like we talking about little shit like that.
I'm telling you, bro. But this is the thing,
battle rap ruined my life almost. You know what I'm saying? Where you mentally can't hear certain words without breaking it down or certain shit
Right.
You're like, fuck. The
So
word
what's the
associating
bar?
automatically. No, it was just more or less
the
the
bar?
fact you were just talking about porn and said something about pause. We're gonna keep going, bro. I said it already and you ain't catch it. So
What was it?
You said coming after porn and all the extra shit. Him coming from the shit. I was like,
it was like a scheme. I did a whole porn scheme without even knowing it.
Fucking legend, nigga.
Nah, but realistically, I got to that point myself. And I started looking at the people I was bringing home, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You lose yourself like that.
You can.
Yeah.
And it's something that needs to be spoken on because I feel like in the black community, a lot of us that grow up without fathers, we look at having a whole lot of women as something manly, but you're not really taking care of any of these women. You're not really taking care of the children that you're getting out of these women.
You admire a lot of
You're
negativity.
not even taking care of the mental health in a relationship.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And what you're creating is a bunch of people with fucked up self-esteem or serious relationship issues.
And it's the energy you bring
trust
towards yourself,
issues.
man.
Right,
All that
exactly.
shit
That's
towards
really
your
what
energy.
you're doing.
Yeah, you put it into the universe.
There's some people out there that's like, yo, I'm gonna be single for the next 3 years, so I'm just fucking cool. But there's a lot of people out there who want more than that, but they still just fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deep down, it's not what they want, but they doing it anyway. That's where the problem is.
I guess it goes back to just discipline, because you know.
Word.
I think that should go back to the point of no goals. You have no ambition towards something or something to be focused on. It's when you go look for certain negativity shit that you should be doing to cope, to use as your coping way out.
Right.
But when you actually focus, like shit, I done got to do shit that my BM, I ain't gonna think of busting some shit. I said, you know what? It's about time I start getting on my shit then.
Don't judge me.
Let me go get this, that, and the third. I was like, I can't be like math, bro. I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
No, but real talk.
No, but this is what I mean in the fact of just coping the wrong way. Like you actually chasing your dream, and if you actually got a goal, it motivates you to stay positive and be a better you.
Yeah.
More or less to the
That's,
point.
and,
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
real.
So having goals and dreams is what helps people compared to just being a lost soul out there. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that because
fuck the world, don't get fracked by it. You heard?
There were times I would get into an argument and already had something lined up. That's the type of shit that's not healthy.
Ready.
You feel me?
You got comfortable.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta be comfortable living in the uncomfortable too, because life is all about the uncomfortability and being there.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Right.
know, learning and growing from that. You grow the most.
That's where you
from
grow.
the uncomfortable times.
Acceptance,
Like,
accountability.
even during this quarantine, like think about it. Like, do you really learn anything in your life by adding more stuff to your life? Do you learn anything by like getting a new car, getting a better apartment, or do you learn more from actually taking shit away from yourself and living with your solitude?
No, I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, that's like the responsibility. That's
I
like
think it goes
taking
hand
your
in
game
hand.
away from your kid away. You know, what to teach them the responsibility thing. Taking things away might teach you more sometimes than actually having it. There's a reason why you don't got the $1 million. You don't know what to do with it yet. That's why the universe is actually gonna give it to you when it's ready for it.
Or the universe might give it to you and show you wasn't ready for
The
it.
bank of universe is holding my $1 billion. I get it soon.
I mean, yeah, I would agree with what you said. I think it goes both ways because I have learned from things being taken away from me. I've learned to appreciate those little times that we took for granted. You know, during COVID, those little times where just a link up, right? Just going to your friends get together. You know, those little things. Just going outside, like on the strip. You know, just going shopping in person, things like that.
How much bigger does it teach you?
It's just a little bit. I appreciate genuine interactions now, right? Because of COVID, but also like
the money spent.
What you said is
everything.
you know,
Yeah, you
getting
realize
new
how
things,
much
like
money, how much money you spend.
getting that
really
new
betters
apartment
yourself.
or getting a new car. I do think you do learn things from that too, right? Like,
Do you learn stuff from the journey of getting those though? It's like
definitely
the
the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, before like buying
The car's
a
making
home,
noise. Let me go find
like-
out what that is, and now you learn what that is compared to having the knowledge from before.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah,
the journey.
even
to finding
that,
out.
like
now
you know,
got no transmission in your car. I think I
I've
would
learned
rather knew it before I had to
a
find out.
billion
Like,
things
I got
on
no
buying
transmission.
a home. You know, you learn like, oh shit, you know, I didn't know this. I thought I was just gonna drop a bag and be gone. No, but it's so much more than that.
For real.
It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. You got tax abatements and all this other shit that I'm like, yo, I didn't know what the fuck this shit meant. But I learned it
Through the journey.
and through the journey.
Right.
And
A couple
I don't
people get
know.
mushed along the way.
it's
learning
I mean,
experiences.
2020's been a rough year, and I learned a lot through it. And I think everybody's been through some shit. Everybody's like, fast forward 2020, but
no, I actually enjoyed 2020.
It's the best year of my life.
well, I mean, shit.
I gotta agree with you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta agree, son. 2020 is like, this is like the character-defining year.
For real.
And I've been up for the fucking challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna cut that whole vibe.
I don't know if it was my best year, but I mean, I'm definitely the richest.
Rest in peace, LB the boss.
Which is always good.
Rest in peace, LB.
Rest in peace, LB the boss. That's the only reason why I can't. I understand and I agree with y'all there, the whole 2020 shit, but just personally for the reason I lost my brother LB the boss. Fuck 2020, but I understand, and that's a fact. The character definitely started getting exposed this year. Fake definitely getting the fuck out of here.
It's different. It's different. The circle that you have now.
It's a nostalgic feel.
I don't know if you're nostalgic towards the 90s, but it's
of course. I mean, I wasn't around niggas my age, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If niggas don't know, at 15, I had my first kid.
There's a reason I like this guy.
15, I had my first kid. My daughter about to be 14 now. I had to grow up fast, which is, you know what I'm saying? I can consider things nostalgic.
15?
Oh, well.
So, yeah.
Man, that must have been tough.
Yeah, my daughter, private school, paid for that shit. By the time I was 17, that shit was paid for in cash. And everything, you know what I'm saying? From that room, I got 3 kids now.
Cool.
3, you doubled up.
Yeah, I mean, cuz.
Double up. All guys double clutch.
That shit was like, yeah, we had to.
I appreciate fathers that take care of their kids, you know what I'm saying? That's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm leaving out of here to go to
It is something that should be done on a regular. Obviously, like, it should be a given.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we live in a world where that's not always the case.
Yeah.
So, you know, salute to all the, dads in the
Facts,
building,
facts.
you know what I'm saying?
We all gotta get hit. Oh, yeah, man.
Albo, you got kids? You got kids yet, Albo?
Oh, yeah. Well, shit.
What you waiting for?
Yeah, let's give a shout out
to the
the newest dad here, though.
Salute to all the kings that take care of their babies, man.
You know?
little quicker than I thought.
Good dads out there.
Salute
Salute to all the good mothers.
Hey, yo, look, this is what I always say, man. FTW, fathering takes work, you heard? So make sure y'all listen.
Not just fuck the world, but
I was like, oh, fuck the world.
Right. What happened?
Hey, yo, I need to get to the whole shit.
I was like, yeah, good fathers, FTW.
Click the link in my bio. Make sure y'all get the merch. FTW is freedom through where. It can be fuck the world, it can be for the win, it can be fathering takes work, but you express your freedom through where, which is more or less what it is. And we all family. Anybody that you know consider FTW, we all family through whatever.
So you mean to tell me you should have bring the staff?
Yeah.
Where and you didn't?
We got this new thing. Fit came up
Hey, yo,
let me just say this.
Crazy.
Fit came up with it.
Right.
But when you come on the show, you gotta bring gifts, son.
We
like the wise men
I got my room, you dead.
Hey, yo, look.
I got my hoodie.
Yeah, I mean,
what's crazy is I just got a
colors
new animation. I just got a new animation logo, more or less, actually just made for the FTW shit. So I was actually supposed to go wear it out, go pick it up, but being the fact that I was actually being precise on time and then punctual
put it
with
on
timing.
camera.
You know, I'm punctual with timing, so
So you know what it is when you see it.
But look, in the meantime, also just as well, y'all see body language.
Money
bags, man. That's money bags clothing. Body language.
Money
y'all
bags?
See, yeah, money bags. You heard?
Y'all
know my
PC.
body.
You can't
Please stay
promote that
tuned,
on
follow
here.
that and all that shit.
I need PC.
So yeah, this the new joint you heard. That's the new animation to the whole FTW shit.
Nice.
More of an illustration logo compared to just the general logo that I have, you know what I'm saying, which is just plain white letters. So now it's more of a little illustration.
What's going on with
it.
the earth, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, from the angle that it got off of that shit, you can't really peep on it, but you're gonna see the tower over, which basically we out of this world, you know what I'm saying? It's fuck the world. You know what I'm saying?
But it looked like the earth got teeth on it, though, bro. Like, just a little bit. That little piece.
No, but this is why I ain't bring you a sweater. You heard Pastor?
Just so you know, when you see it, that's Jay Murda. You heard? That's Jay Murda. It's Jay Murda.
You heard.
It's all good. I will say his sweaters a long time ago, though. I just want to say that.
Yeah. I got my
Say
jewel.
that. So Avocado, what's the future? What's happening in the future?
No
Besides
idea.
Legends Only, of course.
What's the future?
What's the future?
Besides Legends Only. That's dope. That's dope as hell. Appreciate it. Future, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep doing me, keep trying to help the industry grow in whatever way I can. You know, like a lot of people always ask me, like, oh, why don't you start a league? And that's not the point. The point is to help everybody and raise everybody up. And that doesn't work if I just start my own thing and just start niching myself. I want to just keep helping everybody, keep collaborating.
Will you be shooting Geechee's card?
Geechee's what?
Geechee has a card coming up.
Oh no, I'm gonna be on the road, unfortunately.
Okay.
Like this King of the Dot thing is all I'm doing for the next 8 weeks. So,
right.
Unfortunately, I can't shoot that. But whatever else, when I'm off the road, I will shoot.
So you got a whole free week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we here.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, what was your very first time you like filmed battle rap?
Filmed battle rap?
With who?
Okay.
What card was it?
So the first like official a cappella battle I ever filmed was Battle of the Bay 1 Grind Time. That was the first battle was Dirtbag Dan versus the Coroner.
I remember Dirtbag Dan.
Yeah, but I filmed like a little.
Shout out to Dirtbag Dan.
Yeah,
Salute to Dan. I filmed like a little freestyle battle, like in 2003 with like No Can Do, XI, Franco, but that wasn't like official or anything like that.
Right.
But yeah, Battle of the Bay 1.
17 years
Battle
ago?
of the Bay 1.
That was 17 years?
Yeah, 2003.
Maybe at least.
Wow.
Yeah, 2003.
Wow. Wow.
I think Smack is the only person that's been filming battle rap longer than me.
Right. But
Wow.
but
and that's a
Time-
statement in itself. Wow.
Because when was the origination of Grind Time?
Because
they were
Grind
first,
Time was
right?
2007.
Yeah.
But they were before URL.
Yes.
Yeah, but
But not before
yeah,
Smack.
Smack was before that.
Before them, it was
Yeah.
it was an English league.
WRC's Jump Off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what inspired me to get into battle rap. So I just watch those religiously every morning.
Wow.
Like
That's
Those
that's why I studied Iron Solomon.
Jump Off, the WRC.
Jump Off.
World Rap Championships.
There was like.
if y'all kids y'all know, I'm young.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, that was
you
like
ever watch Iron Solomon's old battles?
Of course.
Most of them was on Jump Off. Like him versus Homie with No Shirt.
I didn't even know that's
Or
like
him
official
versus
league when I
Thesaurus.
seen them shit.
The first time,
Yeah,
Flames.
yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Flames.
Flames
I don't know what happened to
I love
Flames.
Flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's dope.
So Battle of the Bay 1, Avo's debut.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I gotta say, Avo, you're one of my
Gotcha.
favorite people in battle rap.
Thank you, man.
Just because I feel like you've been through a lot of shit, just like me. And I appreciate
Yeah, man.
that because again, I'm all for everyone's growth. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Whoa!
That
Nah,
sounded crazy.
you brought it to my
That's
attention.
crazy. That's, all right, cool.
I mean, I think a lot of people in the community could also echo that sentiment for yourself too. It's like you starting
Yes.
this platform,
Yeah,
and like I see it constantly, like the glow up from math. You know, like
This
it's
is how I
wonderful to
know
see.
Yeah.
you get so many DMs a day or emails or contacts that say, thank you, because I watched you when you were like this, and I watch you now, and it inspires me to be a better person, because I get those all the time.
Yeah.
And I know that's the real work. Like, that's God's work. If
Yeah.
you claim there is a God, that's God's work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Showing people how to be better, leaving this world better than how you found it.
100%.
And that's the goal
Yep.
for me.
Oh, salute to your journey. Yeah,
It's been great.
your journey,
It's been
man.
great.
You changing your life.
Thank you.
You came out here with your hairy ass legs.
not
Yo, you
easy.
can tell white people, not Rex who ain't on this, but white people, it's cold out here,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
You
so
showed up
what's
with
up
the
with
shorts.
this?
I fucked up. I was like, I got to New York and I'm like, whoa, it's really cold. Yo, dude, the first time I filmed Smack Volume 1, I showed up in a fucking Hawaiian, like, button-up shirt. It
I
was
remember
snowing
that.
outside.
I remember that.
Cortez looked at me, he's like, you fucking idiot. Yeah.
Good times,
Yo,
good
but
times.
is that like a white thing? Cause like, I think I was driving around the other day, and then it was the first day it just got cold as fuck out of
Tropical.
nowhere.
Tropical.
And I got like a hoodie and a fucking jacket, and got my hoodie up with the fucking knot. And then I see a random white guy with like chanclas, like sandals and
this ain't nothing.
shorts, and it's just like
city.
it's totally like a white thing
Maybe,
or whatever.
yeah.
That's what people say, right?
I didn't seen a
Right?
dude.
So what the fuck is that about?
I don't know.
I didn't see a dude with a whole
I
tux
just
on.
think if you used to living in the cold, you're used to living in the cold.
Or when you're used to living in the hot, you're like, fuck it, I'm wearing
Right.
shirts.
It's like
Exactly.
obvious I'm from California.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
sticks out.
Yeah. So it's like, it is what it is.
You don't fuck with shorts.
You don't fuck with
Alright,
shorts
so
at all.
that's not some white shit. That ain't some white shit, man. That's
Right.
some where you live at shit, some climate shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so, alright, cool.
Yeah. Yo, right, wrapping this up, I want to thank J Murda, Brooklyn. Good luck in the tournament. Good luck in the tournament. I got mad love for you.
Much love.
I'm not the one. I'm just gonna remember you. I'm remind you.
Brooklyn.
I'm gonna remind you. I'm not the one.
Versus Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm number one out here. All right.
You need some help with your pen? Just let me know.
He talking that talk, Murda.
I got it for the low.
Real talk though.
$30.
Real talk. Not enough people take advantage of just getting the jewels from the people that have been around before them. I hope that through this interview or you just being here,
it's in my career period, bro.
Son,
y'all know that it's a lot of gems I grab from y'all, which is why I don't let a lot of bullshit bother.
Right.
This is why we're able to
the line is always open. I always told you this.
Definitely did.
The line is always open, bro. You could have been on here the 3rd episode if you wanted to.
Appreciate y'all, real talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, much love to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Mike's with a penny, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fit, you got any clothes? Oh, wait, hold on. You know, if you want, you know, you trying to look good out here with the beard, King Shaving Company. This is the King's Elixir. This is my personal favorite. Knowledge got one.
Yes, I do.
Watch, next week, Rick
2 weeks
Ross.
from now, man.
Rick Ross. This shit gonna be down here. Rick Ross. Rick Ross. Like I said, click the description. Use the promo code Hoffa Gang. Get you some.
Yeah. Hey, Misfit, Murda Ave Gang. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Yo, my dumb advice, graphics by Avocado. Right?
Wow. This whole time?
The whole time, right?
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, work.
Right under my nose. It's crazy.
So yeah. I talk Spanish all the time. Yeah, all the time.
Avocado. That's avocado in Spanish.
Yep.
My favorite thing to say in Spanish is
Dímelo, papi.
Hijo de la gran puta.
Oh shit.
And you know why? Because
that means
Latinos, right?
That means good morning.
Latinos, they say hijo de la gran puta, right? So that means
no, spit in the black like hijo de la gran puta.
It don't mean good morning. It don't mean good morning.
It don't mean good morning.
It don't mean good morning.
Don't get out there saying that like it's good morning. It's not good morning.
So it means
you'll get shot on.
Y'all right? It means son of a bitch, right?
But
the Latinos, Latinos are so emphasis on what they say is son of the grand bitch. The grandest bitch. Not just a regular bitch, but the grandest bitch. So, hija de la gran puta. It's like, you're not just a regular son of a bitch. You that son of a bitch. So that's my favorite Spanish word of the day. But yeah, love is love. Also, if you want to promote your brand, you want to promote your product, you want to promote yourself, even if you just want to promote, I don't care what you want to fucking promote.
Right.
Hit me up.
We got you.
Email meopromo@gmail.com. Let us know what you want. All different packages for all different budgets. You know what I'm saying? And we'll definitely work with you. Let us know what you're trying to get done. Holla at us.
Dope.
Right.
You know?
That's dope.
J Murda, what's next?
Hey, yo, man.
Say that in Spanish? No, I'm good.
Yeah, J Murda was next.
Man, y'all already, man, as far as everything else, man, please subscribe to the channel, J Murda, space FTW. Follow me, J Murda _FTW.
We expected that bar breakdown.
Instagram, Twitch, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, show off, round 2, man. That's what next right now. And please stay tuned. I got a song about to drop crazy.
He says he's going to show me what me and Cortez supposed to do.
Really song.
I'm waiting.
You know what I'm saying? Just keep waiting. So it's gonna happen. You ever say much love? Like I said, y'all remember. Fuck it, we don't give a fuck about the team. Happy shit, we here, man. Appreciate y'all having me. Don't more than anything, man. You already.
Smoke.
Yo. Y'all can go at Wave Gang Radio. Check that out. Subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to Wave Gang, man.
Shout out to my man Pretty Money.
Yeah, they support heavy
Pretty
y'all
Money,
shit.
EJ always. Yo, check out my last battle versus Beat Magic. I did that in Cleveland, Ohio. It was a goodie.
You battled him?
Battle Be Magic.
Oh.
Be Magic, yeah, it's a couple weeks ago.
Cool.
Like a month ago, actually. I just had a battle Kill Switch Battle Me versus Problems. Check that out. Just y'all fuck with me, yo. Thanks for y'all even having me here, yo. That
Kilbara.
Yo, Q.
You already know, man. Black power all the time, every time, anytime, man. Fuck everybody that ain't with us, man.
You heard.
That school shit blew my fucking mind. I fucking love you 100 times more than I love you.
How do we find out about the school?
Yeah, man.
How do we find out about the school?
You can go, we're a registered nonprofit organization in New York City, so if you want to look us up, it's the ZyXInstitute.org. That's the institute. The nonprofit is ZyXTheMovement.org. Hit us up, you know what I mean?
Again, and that's Xyx, right?
Yes.
X, Y, X,
X, Y, X, Y, X, Y,
Yeah, we came up with that word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I need one of them hoodies, by the way.
You got you.
Jay West.
Shining.
You got the record out right now. Top Chef.
Not shelf.
Top Chef.
Top Chef.
Top Chef.
Graph, Mickey Facts.
Graph, Mickey Facts.
Me, my boy Tellin Powder, and this original record, you know, look out for it.
And I want
some beats.
I want to also add that you're also one of the people who work with
Verbal Warzone.
I
got a couple cards right now.
Yeah.
With
Love
Chosen.
that
Shout out to Chosen. Shout out to everybody at Verbal. I'm doing most of the beats. We're gonna be searching for some producers. Probably doing a couple producer cards.
Yo, shout out to Cortez. I feel like he had the best one.
Cortez had the best one.
By far. By far the best one.
Cortez Hill.
My boy
That shit went viral.
He made my boy Butter look pretty damn bad.
Real bad.
He did really damn good though. So shout out to Cortez. Shout out to Bill Collector. He's another one.
Oh yeah, he did.
Really
I loved you better as a fat.
Shout out to Young L from Brooklyn.
Young L.
He's fire too. He was crazy on
Fire
that.
the Misfit.
Oh yeah, tell my man he gotta change his name. I'm sending cease and desist letters.
Fire the Misfit.
Cease and desist letters.
Mr. O, I made this.
Yeah, you already know. I made this is the bring. Y'all already know. I'm gonna be in supporting RBE this weekend. Jag versus 40 Cal.
Yeah, it's coming up.
You know what I'm saying? It's a dope card, so be on the lookout for that, and just be on the lookout for all the latest news in battle rap, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Avo.
Ruin your day, radeordie.com, and just watch battles, and I'll be filming them, hopefully.
Look. He's being humble. Subscribe to his Patreon also.
Appreciate that.
You got a lot of dope stuff on there. And we out!
I'm just stuck on you, babe. Ooh.